a wutu bia no be ni ye wubetu no wakwan pa so tiase now so aba edia mo mine nti anopa de ne nante from now till 10 a.m. this morning on radio as well as on TV. Thanks to our production team headed by Mr. Emmanuel Owusu, supported by Emmanuela Opoku, Amos Kwabena Konyo, Desmond Soa, Prince K, Francis Pilato. Right, yes, we said this morning, you're from Don Kwabena Pra. Good morning, Ghana.
Listen here with the dawn.
That's right.
We think of Ghana first. You are the best.
Pamcho Anope, you gain your strength, your courage, and your confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. You are able to say to yourself, I have lived through this horror. I can take the next thing that comes along. And you must do the things you think you cannot do all the time, okay? Face the unfaceable. Do the things you think you cannot do. And remember, to unlock your full potential, you must first cultivate discipline through your daily habits. And that's the crux of the whole matter. Discipline, discipline, discipline. Your discipline now. Or mind you bet me to mpona kwen anymore as here. And to we are no pay the animal from now to 10 a.m. Gabasi Jumadi na suni. Yabedo biase na enra yanti asem de. So the information came somewhere around the afternoon. Say Ghanaian actress and movie producer and also a TV show hostess Beverly Afaglo Ba Wakanchini Egu. Na this statement came from a year Onwani Kuna or Sansu a musician or say for immediate release on behalf of the family of renowned Ghanaian actress Beverly Ama Afaglo, Senegal Studios. Her management announces with profound sorrow of her passing. She passed away peacefully in the early hours of Sunday, 24th May 2026 at the International Maritime Hospital, Tema, following a long battle with cancer. Details of her 1 week observation are as follows. So now the venue will be at the Green Flavor Event Center, Community 9, Ewo Tema. And no, you're that the 30th of May 2026 from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Or say the family respectfully request prayers, support, and privacy as they mourn this painful loss and make arrangements for her final funeral rites. Further details regarding funeral arrangements will be communicated in due course. We thank the public, friends, colleagues, and well-wishers for their love, support, and understanding during this difficult period. May the good Lord be our comfort and strength. Signed, the Afaglo family through the management. Pamcho intino araho samba kwa ewo ho eno no. Yenyina yemfantu ye hofo na yentu ya na moye wotu ase. And this sad news was also confirmed by her husband, musician Eugene Kojo Buadu Ba, popularly known as Choir Master, formerly of the Hip Life Group prior, in an emotional Instagram post on Sunday. In a heartfelt message, Choir Master expressed deep sorrow over the loss of his wife, describing her as a strength, happiness, and greatest supporter. I'll say, my heart is shattered beyond words over the death of my beloved wife, Beverly Afaglo. Choir Master wrote in an emotional Instagram post. All right. Nyaminfa Beverly, ekra NCMI, na ya kai wati asifwasa asiso. Yes or no, yemfanya shye ewe yanamuntu ayetu mu oti ase dia. Pamcho, later on this morning, my special guest will be the manager for the Ghana Standards Authority. Yes, he will be my guest this morning. Now we look at standards, products. Are we, looking at better standards elsewhere and only a day bar? Because in recent times, mattresses are a topic for discussion. Say, I'm out for koto mattress. The Ghana Standards Authority manager Clement Kubati be join me live. Now, we look at standards. We look at the products that you import into our country. What kind of standards have we set for ourselves? Bibia ye to me aswa de bo my way mu. Bibia ni aswa de abo my mu. We don't have standards. Standards ban ya set edia my ho. And then you say levels. I mean, do we have levels at all? They say no. O my na kwa say bibia ni aswa de aba. Enti niama kra nanke wo ebia. I mean, alternative advantage. To me enya import substitution in our crown. Ye ni ani ama kwan ye kra deba. na omanya enema ni dodo na akwa kotobe kuma de say ntimi fa nya adwuma ma ne yeye sa wo te ase ene mattress on sef na abaka. Are we looking at our furnitures? Are we looking at other items are here credible memu? So aside the Ghana Standards Authority, one other critical area we need to look at food and drugs. Now Enono will be back on it at the appropriate time, okay? Now if we look at standards when it comes to food consumption and importation of products, well, Kami, and I'll pay you this answer later on this morning. Now the Roads and Highways Minister say Obesho Manfo say baby a kwan bia ewo ukrom no. And so Manfo now own up for those projects. And I said this last Friday, say contract no kra near dem contractors are almost free the said communities, the said constituencies are. And you only so contract we no hafo into no coffee job boy for this year. Wanye ni here or no any krom kwan was sign on to betumi aka nanim. But the way I any crisscrossing there, it will be difficult for us to even identify contractors I do ma ba ewe important. But the Roads and Highways Minister say no citizens should own up for their own project. And we are also appealing to the Roads and Highways Ministry say there's a band between their boy and say only signpost of all major contracts are cost or my way. So say okay, this contract has been awarded to this contractor. Work duration for the next 2 years. Specification this. Consultant this. So now we can hold them accountable when they fail to deliver, right? Minister no abrepa. Kwame Governance Abuja. I'm for so kasanu kras wonte no okosa. Honorable Minister Echao na no penya butre kakrawai. I mean cool down the pace because system na yen is amayen. But we try to rewrite the wrongs, okay? And make the system better this time around. All right, so now Ghana for South Africa, you crowd you conform with the Omaba. Would deal with now plans are far advanced. Wednesday, the first batch of 300 returnees gets back to Ghana. Yeah, come on later on this morning because when say the only radio show Gabasi an extensive coverage of this year's xenophobic attacks in South Africa. And Tinano Peno, we try and talk some more now. I say, yeah, do one bano and she share ben ye dear go akwemu because I'm reading something from the minority say almost in free abine ho you yate. Right, later on this morning, my guest again will be the Deputy General Secretary for the NDC, Barbara Sewa Asamwa. Barbara will also join me. Now, we do a talk from the camp of the NDC. Over the weekend, there was a statement from the NDC's communications office. Na Nsiobo Wakas Nsiobo. Man for Beso Mucha said letter no. Yet run on the 15th of May. I'm saying 15th of May na letter no be share Jumadi na say. So letter no me issue somewhere on the 22nd. All right, that's it. Come in. Yeah, we'll have to 10 a.m. and chair Roger Emmanuel joins us with the world, the latest in the world of sport. The Ghana Premiership, no, Abane Midiema are the league champion. All the latest, no, Roger Emmanuel joins us. Now, if you're the also Abraya in the course of time.
Listen here with the dog.
That's right.
We think of Ghana first. You are the best. Conversation in town. We are live on Facebook. You're interactive on X, Instagram. I'm gonna proud and Dawn is on.
I'm sure the National Petroleum Authority say Yamu Bia Coco. They say NCO to a former true. And to know ya she ya we are so. Now ni true cranny tankers are you who say muni adi. Last week me say a NPA boss Edu was share a post of a tanker beer munina. That's a amount for social, amount for tanker no hona. Almost fango ni bini and I'm like, hey, and to no fango 1 gallon, the Diana Bay, bit me as a sound share ready. From Chocobo for National Petroleum Authority on Eba. Say a brabia bones a tanker beer muni eda baby no. My prayer who see a Cosabia or no quack or bane will be much on my phone. Me a video ne and chronobano, Sania Manina. A bit me a dear Wintino, a brabia bones a tanker beer muni. ya no watwe ho afri saa bia ho no wate esan say ye jaframa kakrakra fa hwene ase a ebetumi ate wo nkwa so ana face no mpese mo kire say etumi so edere nya pagya say ya wan ha na akwa kodi wawu enu ntino do not let a moment of desperation lead to a lifetime of regret. If you see an over 10 tanker, stay back and stay safe. It's always good to call trained professionals such as the Ghana National Fire Service, the Ghana Police Service to come to the scene to handle the situation. Or you can as well reach out to the National Petroleum Authority contact center on 0302 550380 0302 550380. Also, your life is worth more than a gallon of fuel. This Save a Life campaign is brought to you by the National Petroleum Authority. Yeah. Roger Emmanuel, now, Roger comes away with the latest in the world of sports, right? All right. Yaveji Brenafe, no, ya crossover for the morning sport. Yakoba, the Bonkrata Musam Nusuaha. Yadini have more crime, so just go. You can't say last days are dangerous. I said not wow. Because I know I heard House of Folk fighting spirit power against Media Man. So you ask yourself, say, it's our spirit we know never him fan. Last day of the league, and unleash here against Media Man, the league winners. 4-1. Charlie. And ran a very beautiful game to watch. Yeah. One of the most fantastic games at the league are providing. Enra Hearts of Folk against Midiama. Very tough match. At a point, I'm feeling a fixed match crowd. But Charlie, and I'm feeling a fixed match crowd. But yes, Okoye, Roger Aquabet saying,
John, Mijoso.
Yeah.
Bibiaboko.
And the fixed match is a free system, Numana.
Oh,
some betting into
and I won't say Ghana Premier League there. Every season, we are never been there and say baby, and we are quite fast. Goes 8 now that they be pay more.
Oh, baby, no.
Now me see,
yeah,
same P.
Sir,
now even before Kotoko Shedro Blast game, you know, about Bontin say Shedro Blast,
yeah,
Echo Ma, some more attempted, some more man bribe, alert say. Comedy fat Patrick Kasiebo Taw. 300,000 Ghana cedis.
Kotoko player.
And
a position, man.
Oh, a defender. A defender. Say, we're senior player. Okay. I said, all the fun is so.
Yeah.
That was sorting Crophobi out. But guy, can say, scan one G.
Oh, so there was an attempt to break.
Oh, yeah. And even
by Swedru or Blacks.
Because the company for supporters to be crab about Tibet videos in our
all right.
But the Kosi see a ball game the year, no. Still, Cedro Blast Kosheko to Kukumasi. And I found in the sea and Tiasi.
Okay.
And see, Omo accuse players CDB.
So much bribe.
So much bribe. And now, Go Stars, any 11 wonders match in a course. Player back 5 goals. Now, the answer say, Panety, say a ball panety, be a penalty, Tiao. Now we are a player. Na your ball penalty tia na say goalkeeper save wa second player there was so make attempt kakra say be obo move of an say gunechi kan no gina ho player wo bobo oni say gunechi e do gina
some person bia on be so be nya foul be foul la
oh that foul say
so be foul on say gunechi
serious
every last round of matches no more drama
oh no dramas in the Dawson
I say
na dramas in the Dawson
yeah na matisa man for Boshire say Kwame Che vision
oh yeah
you mo de papa super bon de again
super bon de
say nyame achia neka
wa bon agin ama perform wo krum ama ko mo ntia mo kai
enu ano no
enu na sisifo
yeah
profo bro mo jeni sora ho machi 3 ejuma
what you say
pasa
Charlie Edin
oh Bible say juma de bia saketia ne se fata no fama no na nyinya juma
mo
oh show workers ya juma de begu because ni pe be juma no di hu
what you say
dey na be si enti obonde di abon adwin obon adwin ama Ghana mpanifo amu workers
good including Dr. Kwame Chey.
In fact me reading university
yeah.
In fact me send my madam for being am say ofa ah dey ya baba ya I don't say obi o ha no ntimi onim say ni ade asabi si
yeah
yes because of that also court be brave by defend okunimu jabru ni meje ni aye mama at the end of the day but me ade ba kwa me di atumi hu phone say obi down for enye me happiness
good
anti me hu ye no say ye me dia nke bia e bia nioma ni bi otwotwo ni ne ka bia me nka but obi so ha because we are here there
unim say we are say ni pabonifo ni wu say na be we are na kwan bedam
say ni pabonifo je ona abejaji onyame na bejaji
to bi na me odi boni enti hu so odi boni je say nyame abejaji da me na nyame be free swap all right okay but the top 4 teams the top 4 teams near home media man
the top 4
stars dreams and hearts of folk Kotoko wie at what position number 8
table ni nyina wa ha team de ni
Kotoko pa
enra enu captain Samba o neck obo penalty say ma supporters ko pipe emine bi obo ba ko bi say
omo function say because or one captain and one player oba Kotoko mu what showed dedication and loyalty
because Kotoko for ne say yeah best you do my do or black supporters boyen and see as a rival be da ho like he said because even before the game na fans ne can say yeah cow mutikwa ko relegation Kotoko for no bi mu see nation the idea of the wokumase ha think ye ball league ye travel from Ashanti region to Central region there nka nation there Abraham kese ahiya na ka yakoko boni ya gie point there ba e bi to fi say nation FC buy no obodi o man ni ye de bia o ni Kotoko shia kin sa no matter ma hasa ba be she o mo enti se sa na tie dia eni o meka nation tiko eni ma nation
relegation all right Roger I don't pay that say wa ba be kan sa fani na Black Stars so far how far when is our next friendly
players to be a touchdown only any second June
that's when
and I say
Sunday or Monday
next week and I will show Musa see an yabo leaks ni nyina ewie
player available na coach now so is he available
coach ni kra no ne ho sem bi oho coach ni ho dia who kai say minister ko kan say I think Asempa FM obi bia sa na ko ka sa asem ni say coach no ye wie ni bibia de but ye wie sa bisa ni bisa ni say na coach no $100,000 net say and also enye $100,000 but amount ni de ni na ye nshara wie sa ni eguso na ye titi sembi o me dem pa me bon se man nko wie sa
one with the Lion Kingston at the Uganda under 17
they did very well and
I say so Chrome na say people don't recognize you ahun e say two batako baby na koko pay shine na fe Chrome for who say na won sombo ma omo a baby for the almost so ahun the way I me a shine
in the team na akasa no don ye mpenu crew
fe no hu
obi antumi nkan kire me say like cancel e say bia na onye capable adwuma na wo ye na no onye but because nipa bia won the principles like cancel won the principles ofi say interference bi ni oba because so a emwa no ebegu na adwuma ebegu na nimu ase me makase if kwan of us we dey adwuma no to improve no wanya there because ukuta nkola nkitinkiti wo chiro mo ade nti ka obetimi afa kwan bi so nice way e de adwuma na to se wodi nkola etu kwan we gya o kwan mu de ho de me ni nya adwen but se wa resign de penis mo e chiro ba be kan ye say obi a wo hihye team wi a na me a ready dissolve and you see Nigeria man perform me a dissolve team no na management maybe akofa the players asaso dia ba or she team na team ni gina wi a me ye gunu because our players doesn't belong to a certain group of people one the be say ejuma no say we ejuma we ye why ejuma na fe do ni pick na fe otu a na ye say yakofa team bia bro say ne omunye adwuma ofi say emwa interference. It's because of that and already ordinary adwuma no to tenu enye say bia like say adwuma no na ontumi nya na say wonye capable
so say adwuma no bet
we a good coach.
Good.
Even at the point na man for college center has adwuma no kwa na yem fama no obeye aye no perfect. Yesterday na me ni obi kase na nipa de kwa kase na like nsi ho na yakofo obroni kara school ese obo kuti na me si Ghana fo na nkasa no yempe nukre na yempe obi a se bibi ni obetimi akomfort aka kire so ofade a wo ye de mani nye ho yempe ni sa
se ho mom e kan yanim a ye pe no sense kromani be kan yanim
se ho ne
ye coach o mo konfa be so no ka se obe stand the grounds with ono an team selectioner efefo ni be mo ebe yi o mo nsa free ho. But an African coach, a Ghanaian coach.
African, no,
but interference.
Or similar me to your car.
Until they may pen so your man.
Ghana, how we a Ghana, Nina get any mawe Juma. Ofi say, school I will call you and dear Winya in your year, Jumana, because all the 2 county.
That's on the boss.
I was control.
Yeah.
Oh, my own year, Jumana said, I was so young to be beneath fun and young could be near or persuade or control. No, but fine, Juma dear. Adwuma I was say wo mu de but adwuma bia resource na wo pay and say office any pa betimi ma resource nti na wo fa na at least 70 to 80% no farmer no non fa nye adwuma no ba say wo ko fa obi na de bia ba control no o ti oni afrefre players abro players kwa wo coach kwa wo nim players ni mpo wo be no wa adwuma no
all right
a problem like in there ya bona baso o hwe ni team ni ball na o boy na enye say lack bi keku almost be good football and kasa aggressive cohesion everything that's it
right
and which say wabo ejuma wayade
all right roger yanko
right it's nano penti don anya bie kwam dia 20 room tentam na fe odim say and then 7 toss na ye season no anti sempi na e course na uchiwi atras no ye bono tete na fe asels na fe don and set me abetrase be come no ne na fe fiese abana fe aba betin come na no pay and so wajuma de no se no mo se no so se me kamfo de vita ba clinic aso de mo se na no pay no room tentem na fe kona fioni amunkodi juma it's also simi control say yade bia tu su bia and we tu bia no say we ye bema na fi pedro na betimi abo na fi wetimi power ye e won pem na betimi abo juma e won pem ye a but what is obeko Dovita so ye it's also they drum won so a and ye Dovita man cap sin dia bedwa so e main vitality manpower and no abo juma ye pa we pa che say we ye bema na obema na de bia so tia na ti na phone na wo micro penisa but what is obeko Dovita chen na fi wetimi bo no chi no say we ye bema so na cinema seran koye na open main vitality no ye manpower and betimi abona feel premature ejaculation sexual dysfunction na fe erected uvrem na fe yade ahodo no se etiti unyina no but what is ubvrem so Twitter so ye na onbo se be bia se betimi akoye o se me catch se passe sexually transmitted infections se gonorrhea candidiasis se quite na edi unya odi enkoba bia but what is ubvrem e Twitter ba clinic na so ye eno chi ukoko no se di unya no but what is obakosa se waist pain se wo so na general body pain se bi uko janan bia na mo jans e wo mo a eno ane se oni Dovita e be din kama na wetimi abo kama ni tonic no si de ohuru mo jamu kama e ma mo jane dia frosane mo jane timi po adwuma e sa ohuru akoma no kama oliver ne nyina so no ohuru ne nyina ho kama pa e sa boost immune system no anti se upedre betimi abo na fe nema timi akoye na se de heart disease kidney disease na kidney stone nyina no e betimi abo na fe tu asese de mawa e wo se uko Dovita chena fe ni tonic no otimi kope bi na fe no se bo 24-hour delivery service wo ye bi so e wo na senti bo mo de se be from asena wa wure mu se wonum akachinti from na eniam timi din komo e wo 0246265313 0246265313 ana 0502716076 0502716076 na any Dovita Herbal Clinic eniam etimi adin komo awosi elank omo awo taxi rank wo amuni coaster no e na edi hwe no mu penti bomari se obe from Arsenal no no otimi abawrem awo no so ye meeting at the road you know from the sports monarchs Arsenal kojo fosu funding na fe ampo for so mutechire amana no payment konya mi sem ba Facebook no e power 979 obetimi ajani e na sports monarch TV and it's our YouTube na fe Facebook TikTok na fe Instagram nyina no e sports monarch TV a obetimi ajani na fe latest nyina o sunset mi akanse ho ye wrem tentem na fe fa sem no ntuja e ma hwe fo na petie fo na no pay na ye wrem so our CAF Champions League no o dem se enra na dia second leg atimi epa so our Rabat kronoma and ye Morocco hona sagem no atimi course na o dem se fa Rabat o mutire fe and itimi fa Mamelodi Sundowns and na edi akense no and so edi 18 times so na akense ne ba na bi no na fe timi ID 11 and no e game and so na timi piem kama na o dem se Brontia ye fa se Mohamed Rabiu ye Grimta wono e timi se first goal edi ema fa Rabat boboko no and weti e na owremu a Abrantia no sisina kan edi mama Mamelodi Sundowns boboko no ye fa se Tebeho Makona wara se na timi jina na so wara se tika no edi mama Mamelodi Sundowns a no ye ne se timi piemo na o dem se first leg no na Sundowns atrefi abokaba kwa fa Rabat mentimante atimino kasino 2025-2026 no edi Mamelodi Sundowns omo eni akra mo champion a no ye CAF Champions League eno ano se na timi piemo ye de ho nsem se na pa as ewo jumade no so ewura tentem na fe ye games no timi toja na ochewie ewo nkrofon cross onim se season no ye timi arapo apa na enye asem kichakra ye chase from England na fe ye games timi course na onim se Chelsea timi an qualify for Europe next season na DNT na Chelsea timi an qualify na onim se West Ham United almost a call relegation na Tottenham Hotspur timi a survival na say netie onim se games na West Ham United timi fe Bokamiensa timi an koye Leeds United timi anti Sunderland Bokami no ma Chelsea timi bakwa na timi aboa ma Sunderland qualify ma nyamu ya duma next season Sunderland ekobo Europe nyadia Chelsea betimi akosi akan Europe next season to betine fe atwen krofo kwaba no mo abobo amane so di amamu na enwati onum se Tottenham Hotspur Kabako mu game timi koso Everton sentimi antia no game timi koso timi aboma Tottenham Hotspur no setimi survival relegation nyamu ya duma next season kosi akan so EPL na sebetimi akositi se Kabako Everton sentimi anti Man City etinefimba Aston Villa aboma kamienu senati kanuma kuma Aston Villa setimi qualify nyamu ya duma next year Champions League no Aston Villa esa ko jirama kisa kan next no se Europa ene champion timi qualify nyamu ya duma next season ko sia kan ye Champions League ana sebetimi so abasenweti se Nottingham Forest ene Bournemouth ekoye 1-1 na Liverpool City na fe ene Brentford 1-1 ene timi aboma Champions League no ene Liverpool timi qualify se next season se ko sia kan na enweti no se Fulham Kamyenu ma Newcastle United se timi ante ena Crystal Palace timi fe Arsenal ko bone Kamyenu timi tikana ba ko ofie na fe Burnley ene wo sisina ko ye 1-1 ena Brighton timi ma Manchester United as boma Kamyensa timi ante na Abrantia for the Patrick Dogu, one as your first goal, and Abrantia for the Brian Bembo, one as in a ball going back the peso, and Abrantia for the Bruno Fernandes. And Abrantia SRC goal at Manchester United. And Mamudi Kunuma was a gamer at Timikosi, top 4 teams in our Senator Arsenal and a G League, Amudi 85 points, and a Timmy Eddie G League, and a New Tosmiano, a Manchester City, as it was 78 points, and a Equitamana in your Tosmian Sam, as so a Tosma Kumakumi. Manchester United almost said 71 points and almost said to me Aston Villa as at 9 as 65 points of Yanum a Liverpool and 60 points honestly testimony and Sia a Bournemouth and 57 points honestly Eddie Atos in Siana Fatima Yafana Sunderland Omutosi and Song almost and 54 points almost they are qualified Yamia Tuma next year almost Ecosia Kain our Europe na team some relegation or West Ham United at sidun oche ema munya 39 points omo call relegation afi Burnley anso eta sidun cross enya 22 points omo sina call relegation afi Wolves so eta sidionu omo said 20 points and omo sina Eddie call relegation to any teams omo said team qualifier omo echo Europe next season afi omo so omo se awe ho sam no na yen cross Spain afi games and sina team piemo na onim se obrem se was Spain na Spanish La Liga no games awre team piemo no senate onim se Deportivo Alaves tinefi ema Rayo Vallecano bonikamienu a ona sina etimu bako na Robertis ebo kamienu ma Levante etimu bako etefi no se omo tinefi bokabako ema Sevilla sentiment ani ye Celta Vigo omo se tinefi bokabako a Sevilla sentiment na fi Espanyol ase tinefi Real Sociedad no ana sina ekoye 1-1 ena etefi bokabako a osasina sentiment Real Mallorca bokamiensa ema Real Oviedo sentiment Real Madrid ebo kanan ema Atletico Bilbao ase tikana mienu na fi Girona asine eche game no anasine koye 1-1 na Valencia abokamiensa ema FC Barcelona ansetimi etikana makuntiwe games anasine timi epiem so ewa Spain ede wonsem epa na enwechi no wrem ewa Italy odem sesei ena games no ne nyina se ekokoye na Fiorentina Friday omni Atalanta game no end 1-1 Saturday ade Bologna abokamiensa ema Inter tikana miensa nyina enwechi odem se Lazio abokamienu ma Pisa AC ansetimi bako na Parma Sebako Sassuolo sentiment Napoli asetrefi bokabako a Udinese sentiment na Hellas Verona etrefi ma Roma bonikamienu a Orosina sentiment AC Milan asetrefi ma Cagliari bonikamienu a Orosina etimu bako na AC Milan sentiment qualified for next Champions League Orosina ebetimi abaso na Lecce ebokabako ma Genoa kanoma sentiment enweti Clermont trefi ma Czech Fabrica team na Como asep Kobomo kanaya Orosina etimu bako enweti se Torino ase trefeni Juve ase nebo tutu a Juve ase ntina qualify nyame ya tuma next year Champions League no na dia omo se betima akogire so akwakosi aka na onim se hia no Inter na G League na omo di 87 points na timi G League no na Napoli etasime no a omo se 76 points na etosime no na fi Roma ase nya 73 a oro se dia tosime nsa na timi for Como Fabrica team no eba betosina ya omo 71 points ase na di atosina na AC Milan omo eba betosinuma omo enya 70 point tinya dia AC Milan ebetimi akobo Champions League next season na ovrema na teams no mo awi na onim se Clermont omo nya 34 point omo tasidun ochinti omo call relegation na Hellas Verona asinya 21 point watasidun kron warasina eco relegation afi Pisa SC etosidionu asi enya 18 points warasina eco relegation ti wini teams omo sina etimi awi ti no ye games a Dodona setimi epiemu na uchewie ide ho sesem se etutwa ede amamo se ewo jumade no so na onim se games awdo etimi ebas na uchewie no onim se coach sina kasa na fi press awdo se etimi so akasa na openefena nunu Esperanto Santos no na ede West Ham United akọ relegation na wakasika katra se ne niche ane se o etimi and this season nebum ayero pass West Ham United for the first time no waram akọ relegation tinsema opene no edi tuja.
We played a good game, we win the game. It was one of the important things that we had, is to finish the season with dignity, especially in front of our own fans.
No Esperanto Santos manager Adama West Ham United ni odiomo ko relegation amuti se ori sansro na tuja na Roberto Di Zerbi said dinkene makaba ko Tottenham Hotspur amutimi dinkene makaba ka Everton timiante ama league ramutimi akebi na Roberto Di Zerbi ora said in some crowd tuja yenti no.
A lot of emotion during the game when we score the half time, during the second half, in the extra time, at the end of the game. It's a great day. We deserve to stay up. We made 11 points in 7 games. We suffered many injuries. We play well because in Chelsea we played a good game. In Villa Park we played a great game. Today, great first half and a good second half. We suffered everyone together. We deserved it.
Sama Roberto Di Zabiele wetimi aboa Emma team for Tottenham Hotspur so Irish Skipo and I say Emma team Skipo relegation on what he say or is Sansemano City Atuja now them say room our premiership no ma Abronte for say Erling Haaland ono and I say top scorer no team FIA was 27 goals at Man City or and team FIA top scorer and I feel Uremusa na say best goalkeeper and I say and a golden glove no Abronte for David Raya or no Arsenal goalkeeper no or say and team FIA 19 clean sheet and a good panel say it's me and a Bronte for the Bruno Fernandes no or us and it's me and your best player our premiership prima not social media 21 assists and a Bronte for the Bruno Fernandes or us it's me now only say after say G Sabas Bonivier or say to me boy she go our last game at me course no Bruno Fernandes and it's some credit to Yankutino.
Obviously, huge privilege and honor. I got this by helping my teammates scoring goals and my team, so very happy to do it. Again, it feels a huge honor, huge privilege. I think very proud moment for myself. Not something that I was chasing when we started the season, but obviously as we got close, it's very, very nice to have these kind of awards and being named like that.
Bruno Fernandes and Amotini Kanti Unimeta season we know in all competition 44 matches he had 12 goals and Otimi anti 24 assists and also and Otimi ayo all competitions are Brontia ya say Bruno Fernandes one say Timi Jiremo esi akarema Manchester United no say sa record no na ekuta Brontia for say Kevin De Bruyne and abeto just say Bruno Fernandes etimi ababesan ho a and then tiwe na bakwasem nyina na dia 327 matches na Bruno Fernandes na wetimi abosisa Jenny Manchester United 107 goals and with me I say and 105 goals and also with me I assist Manchester United and they what is what they wholesome and so to Janso what Jumariano so now reference Pep Guardiola or say with me and this is in the year pa and I said for Bisani say and they our Liverpool you a Kenny Douglas stunt and now Oba Old Trafford you say Alex Ferguson stunt now ura you Pep Guardiola a Juma Wababo Man City Bobo Kono Oceanim say also Ebama was stand awo eye itiada and ode atuja so ojiri say empedifobia nyinya bidie na onu de hwese na nema ekoso city a onye sure say empedifo ebeye bibisa e dia ma no yentie ura Pep Guardiola.
Because when I went to Old Trafford for the first time and I look above it's Sir Alex Ferguson and I go to Anfield it's Sir Kenny Dalglish and I'm not sure I will not be, but I'm sure as a person, you know what I mean, you know? Your name for my dad is here, for my family, for my kids, for example, no? The name that is something unique. So I think the huge recognition that I have and maybe reflect that something good we have done these 10 years. Otherwise, they don't take these kind of things for granted, right? So, yeah, really, really pleased.
See, I know I have some reference Pep Guardiola city to Jantenra Arsenal, so I'm a parade, you know, at me a pass now. When we say Arsenal, the only club, why indeed the season now to say, Yadia red card on my yebi, and I'm go so much in Arsenal, now and Yadia consider Panet Bianci Arsenal performance and say, at me, I could ye Panteno, a Kakran, say, Fiorman, say, but I'm not doing that area, Trossa, a version of seminar, Kevin Yaman, Nidianino, you better remember fear and also seminar, sit up, Brumna, Cinema, and so. Si Etienne Declan Rice when we say second the Arsenal now almost season end year ye Farid Nenrano Declan Rice said this about credit to Giantino from Arsenal.
Message from the manager already is that like we just need to have now enjoy today but tomorrow is full focus on PSG because we've got a massive opportunity there and we want that, you know, England, so there's a lot coming up but I'm sure it'll all be worth it.
Na Mohamed Salah and Ranafi akwakoye emotion sanse ohwesina na okasana na fe mo akoye dimpa na fe ene se unsu sanse Mo Salah and I was say goodbye to Liverpool fans na yeti Mo Salah.
All the most important thing when we're leaving, you get the receive like this today, like fans appreciate what you have done for the club, me and him. This is the most important thing. Like it's not like, oh come on, just go away, we don't want you anymore. No, you see the love from the fans. This is the most important thing for me. I'm not coming back to be far away from here. I get emotional every time I come back. I love everything about this place, to be fair, but I would love to come back, but I hope the team stay in a position that we are, like fighting for everything. This is what we've done for the last 10 years basically. And yeah, I love the place, and I don't want people to get it wrong that I'm not like one back, because I know people would like to twist this up. Nah.
Mo Salah and Ononti, Ushima 442 matches, and oh boy, 257 goals, and to me share 127 assists in 9 trophies, and to me for Liverpool Momo GNT Premiership no, next Golden Boot, to me Ajin and Prema Kumakunai, and I feel PFA Player of the Year, no Simi and San, and I wait to me Ajin, I feel Premier League Player of the Season, and I said to me Ajimirona Fe 2 a Premier League Playmaker Award, and also wait to me Ajimir, next Bronte for the Mo Salah, a home answer. Seminole Tiambre Fiumedin Komaka na areas and assistant na here from the Black Stars of Ghana. When we say CAF and a 17 tournament Ecoso Obi Manso Morocco no Ghana and Timia Progress and World Cup say playoff for Timmy Cost in Ghana and Uganda and Timmy share na game no and do 2-2 na penalty ya decisions no Uganda for na Asian or 3 Emma Ghana Asia 70 Ghana and Timia Progress and sent me anko na nim awo dwumede kesia and sent Timmy Cost like us team Uganda omone Timia qualify nyame duma eye World Cup betimi abas awo kata no wo mo na ekwako gina Ghana nem na so mo na ekwo gina ebibre manem se bibia betimi akwa Ghana prosper na Togo ne mpene no entimi an qualify na Bronte for Abdul Latif area tikakra se erehosem pass Ghana entimi an qualify an kona no yenti
I feel sad because we couldn't play the penalty well and then everything is sad. Yeah. I'll just encourage them, to do more better. Yeah.
Latif and Amotenica Black Medis almost to Liberia for Bom a poly and 9 and I can see yes Kensia and Liberia for 90 minutes and we qualified game at Timicos Yamia Tuma retail again Abasu Abasu Nafia Resina Namasu Ebesia Contiano I had the Black Medis of Ghana almost game and Timicos and they don't want some of our blasters and so and you touch it out our some prepare ahead of Yamia Tuma 2nd June now it's a friendly gamer and I submit me about blasters I hear them say it's a friendly game last game bo ansana World Cup no set me do on so far players some me touch down our blasters camp omo hwe no me say bibia betimi akoyi no ono me say players bit say Jordan Ayew Sansana Bronte for Abdul Fatawi Shaiku omo nyina players America say omo nyina timi touch down omo prepare ahead of South friendly game and I bit me abasana Ghana so ono me say down on Friday Ghana and Mexico ekobo friendly game no ade omo blasters come you know at say Ghana yentimi anti na so much no coach Desmond Ofe and a Gina touchline a boy man so eden said to me ko yenti no e kakra na say team na Ghana Premier League no games ni nyina said to me abane na mami fa results ni fama na hwese na nema say city results ni nie onim say club ye fa na say Kumasi Asante Kotoko etire fima Oblast ekobom kamienu a omo na team eti kanamba ko nwechi Brekum Chelsea su bokamiensa e ma Beche United so eti kanamienu Gold Stars and so Bokanwochi Emma 11 wonders at the Canamian Sound and a Heart of Line over United and Timiamas 3.3 goals Yaji Edema Heart of Line House of Folk and so Bokanine Emma Timofani Jama Sporting Club also at Miti Canamiano and we a game and us at Mikosa na enye asim kitu Cranwechi onim se Timofani Dreams FC almost Ekwawe Momoson Nyama Timi Kuyi so Eddie Momon Notino onim se Club ye fana Sepro Nation FC and so Ekwawe Ekoshe Kabako Akalela Antimanti as in nature omo Ekwa relegation our sa game and us net Timikos in Richi onim se other games set Timikos no not say matches na anwash yepa na still table no yes na table no city dia na still Mediama Sporting Club omo na league no omo etimi agi nti ohwe mu dia na ti se Mediama omo point omo nyae no 62 point and omo di agi league no and Gold Star Setters me na 60 point and omo set mi nya na fi miensa has 54 point and 9 as the Dreams FC almost 52 point and Kutemodiana Stars etosinum and 50 point Brekum Chelsea betosinsia as 50 point and I face Samates and Song almost and 50 point and I feel ba asionoma Tiba Foundation FC Haneshi omunya tosi 16 omunya 34 point it's almost no omunya 44 point omunya 44 point at somebody air call relegation afi Dunson over United omudi omukorada and 30 point and almost nyaye and 11 wonders 18 at almost 13 point and almost nyaye almost at the air call relegation to your table na says abepe na ho simti ogesi no kra oresa karma Beche United on now Brown for Richmond Opoku top joint scorer and some and you know 13 goals each omo na top scorer no omo atimi efaye na Brante for Samuel Atakumi or also na 11 goals enra or ko 5 goals e was game na say atimi cause ntiwe e kakra atimi apiem e Ghana Premier League ne tinyame yadum na ewia no yetena se wo TVSYZ statistics ahodo apiem nyina no ye behwe na afere ho sem nyina wo ya na onim se 569 goals and atimi piem e Ghana Premier League no 298 matches na yetimi e boy nti na te se ano ho sensem no na sem pitimi piem say bribe who says seven radin nyame atum emerane konte wiane ye ba na betena se a nsem akomase asantiko fans ne kan ye na statement asantiko
club na nkasa statement o mu dia ba what you say
no wiane betena se a ye be hwena fi ye de ho sem dia ba sanse
o mu wie no o mu say the board assures all supporters that every effort will be made to restore Asante Kotoko to the summit of Ghanaian and African football once again. We remain committed to building a stronger and a more competitive team capable of delivering the success our supporters deserve. Ukuma Pema Apemeba. Together we shall rise again. Board and management, Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Club statement on
Sir, Omari no afi no this statement but my catcher says somebody see you nima Professor Dr. Chirademensa na afi niam yi what you say good all right Roger
we you better say na
afi odi dia kan na ba
yes voices na we ba ne nyina be ma hwe for na fiti for nyina no mo say na stage don
thank you
na you be say
all right what's Roger Emmanuel with the morning sports me ba sisi me ba ye beto aso dia mamo hang on.
Brebo eye adwumada eboa eyam aduane eboa eyi insa free ni peduanim na eboa woni pedua ma etena ho yi nanso woni mi say niema a yedi na ye no timi ma brebo ye adwumaden sen pote
me hunda me brebo ye adwuma pa e bia se mi ntumi ye bibi bo me brebo
ani. And winter what the left hit from the Moses Clinic, we have our center about herbal food supplement. We see pa the barberbo, ama a year jumayi.
Now, any juma.
Fatopa yenu, and opani and yumre. Now a broma berbo ye jumayi, send a beya, a bit me and yam a jania woody, a sissy ni pijanimo, a you can see.
And no, I'm a verbo can
Ubenya Left Kid or pharmacy, herbal shops, no supermarkets are a bell. Sawopa doors way to up. Fresh 0244 06 8447. Left Kid, Wawa bread war, Wawa Nipedia. A droy any mapping for a ma emma or man for, nay, and more for our 1 year in fear to me. FDA JD Kratui Atum.
Every human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. Natural mineral water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Na ede na ya obayi a oda former son yafunu emunumuni.
Oh Mr. Entry also ya reya titi bi ben fie pi nanso ne yam nyono da se me kire no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ya nwanwa
menyi ni se what ulcer tamfo Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture yanum bom kotia ulcer no bia ma no anom anka ne ho ato no dadaada ulcer dro de eno ne Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture
akom ni nkiremu
ulcer ye kura eto ye funu ene ensunu mu etuma wo ye funu ekeka wa wogye ho a enyi osa etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie so how eye osa de a kope haxa capsules any haxa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto
Predudu etu a ko Okanshi Drug Lane Kumasi Dani Herbal Takrade AA Mensa Anafre 02038228855 Apefo abatan ya wama won mofra no fo ene mofra woni mfie dumienu enka ho Haxa capsules ene ne mixture
osa tamfo edie age adwadie nkrato yi atom.
Welcome to AutoCheck Vehicle Diagnostic and Licensing Center.
I hear my car can be checked here without going to Accra.
Sure. Emission, check.
Alignment, check.
Brakes, check. Visit AutoChecks at Koforidua Aquadum Road for the road readiness of your vehicle, from saloon cars to heavy-duty industrial vehicles. Madam, your car is now ready for the road.
Thank you so much. AutoChecks, check.
AutoChecks, your safety, our priority.
Check AutoChecks.
All right, 25 minutes past 7. And Openda Roger Emmanuel Ase. Roger came away with the morning sports. Bremuno, Akrako Fida Kowaha, Sasona, Babyface, Dacha Hima, Akosia Furu Amanfo, Onosusuaha. Yes, I like your army green. That's right. Sister Sua. How about me? But Daniel Latte, Dan Latte, the famous Dan Latte, entertainment journalist with XYZ Broadcasting. Na yanko Dan Latte, hona yanko penko moni bi kakra. Enfri ni ho emfa the late Beverly Afaglo ni wo ni ho no. Now him say for us in the entertainment space, you know, this news came as a shock to us. Dan Latte, it's on the line. Dan, good morning. Hello, Dan Latte, good morning.
Good morning, no big man.
That's the same.
Yami adum biya boko,
yeah, that's so tell us, for those of you within the entertainment space, you know, Beverly Afaglo Niwo, no, how did it come to you? Now nim say or Yaria BBC able to me a see.
Oh, but that's it. I think when it comes to who are in the between to be down be free. Na Beverly Afaglo you be na industry no. Because I mean I'm more of the music than the movies, you know. But even most of the events, you know, and it means that you be a low key person, in as much as or not as an individual, no, or very very friend outspoken. So you'll be to me a trainer the area, no, unless a TV panel be that who knows so, and I will be in a Ganton interview, and like we all know, no, movie industry, like as we speak, you know. And said that in the last opinion, you know, most of these actors, actresses, own that now information about you know, about from no one husband. Into the night, you have no doubt because if the Ukuno, we now you didn't get it. When it came out, you know, I think the people didn't doubt it because coming from Eugene there, you should know that then coming from a credible source. I asked the film because Beverly Ann said that she's in her 40s, and on you be a better say, now even though, like I said earlier, no, the beer won't see me and said that will be better. The free mono. On you be a little about you, say, okay, and not or Yare and not be. But one of the interviews, I see after the demise, it's cancer I will bush him. I never from cancer, necessary and all that. So it could tell you that not only visa, not only visa, and as much as on Nankasani Pania aware no. You'll be glad say not anticipate not anticipated. Even though link the cancer I want negotiable that's a disability but not too sudden. It's an air system say yashre because many very close. Square master is very close. Na industry and the industry because people are posting like the more video and they were not all expecting visa. No, they were not all expected. And see, done, from all of a sudden, the ancestor or Yada, Debbie, Yantis only being Yakasakata, Debbie, a Beverly new beer in that, as a different controversy, but to be Beverly, Debbie, a being policy that make us okay only opportunity on your banking in Yasema, a year pupu, and I say, we can't, we two man, Debbie, or one of the fine actors that come pen and one them out within the label.
Nampacho, sa ni video na e go viral ana or share the family medical history no any I don't know. Did it cross your mind at a point in time? So okay, so if that's the family medical recorder, ebia yan your way industry no yempe kwan bi mfa ne mfa so na ebia ono so no amfa sa kwan na so bi bibi sa see a pain.
But the bibi sa in industry no. So I am mostly no. The Gandhi interviews, same and no capacity. With me, become a same beer. I may throw in my personal issue. And I'm mostly looking back and pay attention to those things. As we speak, there are one or two legends. I know they come out to speak, but I'm one and said that I'm back. Yes, each one for himself. Because there are people really suffering. A bit cardiac arrest. I mean, a bit come up at cardiac arrest. There's yes. But it's in the trans yes, news, yeah, said that 81 amount to 2 years. I just said, last year, Mr. Beautiful interview. Now, on my associate, Penny, John Dramani Mahama. So, take me, send me, Sana, I am not the whole friend of the boy. The beginning of the smart for Yamwa, and whoever needs help. Yes, your individual people are not going to know or more by and but generally, as an industry, collectively as an industry, that's not some authority, in about Beverly Pablo, you or cancer, or Cobuano, music, I bet to say, Munibi, or really want to more up as an industry. As an industry. Individuals being a who maybe DJ not done at that comma, who are not as an individual, that of what, but collectively as a DJ, some of these things make the industry as a whole, as the association or the union, nothing cool it yet. The entire yes,
I said no proper welfare scheme will be as
exactly no proper welfare scheme. Yeah, the DNA was just okay. We even though when it comes to the music, the some authority, those when the sex when but you take
power the fam.
You see the big crowds said you as a map to wait. Now even last month, and right, what's the amount? Maybe the whole music, some of these figures, what's the system? We sound what's about the same in a certain amount, like a legend like this. It will not be big. Enti ekuku na ye won it collectively and more. But individuals be making support you.
All right. Mamina was a Danlate na Yahani Emreno Edibebre. So that's from Danlate, entertainment journalist with XYZ Broadcasting. Anna, all my some of the happenings are a CMI, a Rabevli, a Faglo, Ba, Watwa Nananu and Seado. But Robert Nana Kodia, a theater practitioner, also an actor. Mate so no or Beverly Yepa Antino. Obetumini achen sem dodo na fasa ne yare ni we ho a Robert good morning.
Oh, good morning boss.
Pacho boko dem.
Ya mi adomora. Enye boko sa.
Metiase yesu enua Beverly. Nyame nka ye nyina ye ho kusa so. But tell us kwamba so na news no about to you.
Yeah, around around 9 more, I think around 9-10 more now. Because I answer boys in the area. They do question that sana. They said that yeah, in sensitivity, Kakra. Okay, my uncle back of the friends, the uncle baby, and go baby Kakran, and one of Anna. Now, a man say, we didn't really the phone, so most social media, yes, Beverly. Yeah, at that very moment, I was what the journey I come on every now. So could be our man. What the BBC or you see a film says you were film. Wow, Charlie. At that very moment, I'm starting to say, I mean, the device I mean to and the call social media as an American partner. The first Nipan Koshero and the husband, the Kuno. A social, the handles non correna or disclosing the BR or the Beverly.
Now, Pacho, or Yara, no, now, so Yara.
I am Mama in a sense. I'm going to say that Beverly will cancer. That is not for be and no, Beverly. Which Maka said, you be an order in your match. I mean, all these were maybe particular, and I mean, all these were the Beverly, I think about 20 years ago, a series we called About to Wed. I'm not because I said that he's never braced. Very strong lady. Canadian industry, or yet there, or yet there, so without to say yes, only. We feel organized, and for 2016. Now we will be an agility initiative in terms of commercials, the campaign, no one called about it. One is the share. Mama formed the celebrities for Mama was led by Madame Salasi Ibrahim. What they start to share with John Mello, James Gardner, Brooklyn, otherwise, second one at the chorus, which is going to be a very tight but then later, my man, Salasi Ibrahim Foundation, as a Japanese impact, and get the call round. It was like all these one and I'm to be Oyare. I almost every Yari be one on one or one other city. But so it was a run on the city. I said, we're fighting for almost about 2-3 years. Austria, you know, like
fight cancer.
Okay, yeah, but definitely don't can ask them. And so the last beer and fish, yeah, and of course, because of the means, this man amount, we have but so they can ask them so be in the on yes, sir.
And they know, you say, as an industry, no, a concord, but with the loss of Beverly, no, what has the industry missed?
None here, none of the brain, yeah, see, for the chance of very fair, very fair. When I am a to do time, you see, Bonani, Kaka, such a big industry like this, you know, you entertain, you educate, you informing. And you're missing the same thing to me, I'm not and why to me and check it up here, Hokakra. I am finding out more. But how can I say? We only meet when we have a production. We only meet when there's a short meeting. These are ideas to be an individual, you know. Be a private life, no. Though fantasy and I say you be a movie and life will be a possible, but who might be better by Okakra. You know, I say a better one, time saying it to be young. I am near my boss way a problem. And then see, it calls you. I might reach my first home and I am for fans and then won't go to my between. And then you won't what to do. Then we go ahead with any other arrangement with the family.
All right. Robert, my now was saying now you're going forward, you know, how we'll be able to, you know, rally a year the support now fee yet to me a crown or our coin pass. So I understand. So next week will be the 1 week observation. And you know, yababa na fe no yaba be sum eja ebusia for. Finally, their message now they ma a year the industry players and our face no Beverly ebusia for.
First, when you never go now, it's not my car when they stand for so it looks like speculations I have called around media and also near but I'm going to a boy kakra. I'm not for the a whole lot. No. Than you all to be a ticket. One can be the amount for the family and I'm not going to be the family air views. The number will move the car. Why wouldn't say that I do time there? Moment was it? Making sure that at least when you are very, very bit away from your family or whatever, as expectations are too much, and I want to move what now. Rather than and then my papa, Beverly, I'll come on one year with the queen, yes, I are away, and then the ma was our more on the fun. I think that when you baby or Ghana, and Kakai, the movies away, advert. She was also a TV president and entrepreneur. She did a lot. Women kind of man on the fine say and crown. Again, this very moment, and the family is really going through a lot. And then my woman can never be man and conquer the way on the Babamo, respect can afford. And I feel that's before you know, money and come home. Definitely one of us. Very strong. She did all that she could. Oh, my movie, industry. She was a very Samara. Now, Mummy to one Kaka. And then the might take an analysis of Mummy and Mumna. Yes, and then my Indian BBF fair.
Yeah. Robert Nanakodua, Mamina was so Robert Nanakodua is a theater practitioner and also an actor, but I'm reading this one from actor, movie producer, and musician Kobe Rana, or saying, the many industry people and others on my phone asking me what happened to Beverly. Rest. When we are sick or in trouble, not even one paracetamol to help. You rather dig for details and gossip. But when tragedy happens, you jump out to public to donate millions. What is the dead doing with your love? All right, Onona Bona Jainsa. Now, there's this lady, Ohima Candice. Now, also a visit Beverly House. Now, this is what she writes on her post. Or say, according to close family sources, during the early stages of her battle, chemotherapy caused Beverly to lose her hair, and she had to shave it off. In an effort to save her life, both breasts were reportedly removed, but sadly, the cancer cells had already spread through her body. Her best friend, Oferibia, stood firmly by her side throughout the painful journey, making sure she was okay and taking her to the hospital on countless occasions. Others, including Eugene Ba, Prior Honeho, also offered their support during this difficult battle. An emotional moment unfolded as Beverly's mother, overwhelmed with tears, shared that she was the one who had been sick before Beverly. She painfully stated that it is a sad thing for a mother to bury her child when she should have been the when it should have been the other way round. Friends, family and sympathizers continue to visit Beverly Afaglo's family house to mourn and commiserate with the family in this difficult time. Sister Coos, it's the same.
Nyame adumo don.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what team kwamu die. Esan se nyo bia na de ache no.
Oh sa.
The chamada bodwe moje die mu afusane a. Na ye de ayi amanyame. Esan se wote ne ekoso yi bi na wo team kwamu a enye ya ho ofe. Ye nso nsini obi, ye ni sika nsini obi. Nyame na adumo a na bia so ye so. Ukopie mu aya sabia manfo e de
oxygen mu achira udwane
ye no amanfo e de oxygen asi wom so
what you say
o ma ye presi e betia mu aduane bi adi no mu ntimi ni di wo de toto abrabo ho anu tise ampa nyame do pa ade chiwa esini bibia
samum
esini bibia
na sister e wonim no Beverly
oh minim no movie industry ni mu kakra nya but minim no se personal
na also tell say we free mu no wo fan say
me ya in fact na maboto because me copy so prekope on Facebook it's me time manum come say oh ewiase ben kure e wo mu say owo da nipa fade na so owo bi wo hodo ma eya pa obi nim obi awie ye
she was born in the month of May and she died in the month of May.
Wow.
Ono ne de no mentante ne saa bosome na ye wu ni wo mu no saa bosome na mu ni wawu
obi kra ne krada no a
ne krada na
ye wo ne joda na na mi wo ne krada ha dwene nti
Beverly Afaglo
nyame fa ne kransie nyame nanim ne o ye e ma ne ma da bia saa ne ye de kikire ye were se ono an wo de ma ono an so no ogie
emom de
nti no de asie ne de ya
se no so ne yare ba kwa
ise sa yare ni interview ya na yi kan mi hwe bi o se ne papa onya sa ya de cancer na ni sister panyin so ono so afim wo the same cancer no ntini na osusu se to ho ana okọ cheke wo ni nipadua ni mu a se ko wi eche ono so nya bia are hosam atimi asisa
o soja eja wo de se wo de o
kwabra
ati free
are hosam
wapa no violence on
o se Beverly obi a me pani movie ye pa
all right
manage any movies so and no amete and say me hu some information nyomba ko pa na ba metrim menim se kwabana na feature priority and priority and feature kwabana okay Beverly anyamiza ima Beverly I don't know say that's mo benya sa nyom na mamia
onu tu no boss anyom no
Beverly my sweet Beverly
onu anu no ya yesu na say e wo de
kwabana mani dan enye wo kwabana no bia mi follow ni ye pa sanyum no kama pa ko kama nti na minim se bia na Beverly nti na kwabana ni omo bo sanyum na na
enye be onu
kwabana are hosem enyaba abasa abasa mufanya me enyaba santie be ni den
on omaware ne so ya ware ni bia na ase ekojo wonti hunsem some for the 6 months na gu ni sa niam no
Beverly a private person
7 years crash
no oyobia even though our entertainment industry nim only ni husband nyina no one private life no one aware ni de one keep no from the public won kra won niam ye pa nti are hosema ato ye nyina but abanisa ba kwabna asemba kwen wo say bisa ye hunisi se dia ukinkan kobirana ni nsami osi bra wo mutiase wo mu yare kra hina po no beto paracetamol
mutiase ye ene yete ya ne kan ya tso obi yare sesi akra ye nkosra ni mpo
creative art industry ni mankasa wan kasa music right organization gamro kwanga ofa so mu DJ mu royalties na hu sam tidan ena wan kasa so na nhihye be no odi egugu akwan mu kwabna ye nyina ye
welfare ni ade
ye nyina ye ti
na ye wa high as broadcaster mo welfare package woni mo welfare package
kwabna enti
on situation ayi wo mu no
enti from the onset wan kasa miti ya America sa manu gege kwabna mingasa sa mra za bribitu
ya otu so si ya be den ama
ka songo na da ho yo
woti ase
be ni deng
because yenim ensamtrofo ni bia e bi yare dadem
kwabna
e bi medical condition is so worse and so dire say we had the kind of funding omu here omu ni bi and omu ni obi a okodina mama omu
hina na ogobisa no
nti wo ho abeti yeso wu na afa ni ebebusa sa no yare da ben ni sa ne
so ho ye nua bari ma ba ko ni din de Simon me ni we ka say ye ngesie Simon
oh
yang anti ni yare prakupe kwabra mi sensantwafo ni bi na ma se bi mpaboa mpo a wo enye papa kwabra ebi so ho cho ya ye wo
wow echo
kwabra
echo ni ade no
henia
ebi anya wo ma e di ama wo so betimi anantew
he
ana miami bi susu kwabna
yeah
breast cancer ye ke endokru won any cervical cancer ni kwa but ye ya be say ye ni edi ani made nanim ti aya na e ding se beka wasem na kwabna aketwa nkoyia hina na me nkosu friend wonim se won a wo ye djuma wa ban mu no wo ye civil servant no enne edi kikra na se bibi nkoyia gege wo be de ne ya akogina ho ede na esi ka kire yen na me nsu a meti hei market ya ma sitina mu niam nkoyia mi ni dan a metina mu a hina na me koka ma se ma kire no
Robert ne kan bibi say we should be looking out for one another very often. Enisa same see. And they are Beverly free me. Okoni fie wa. Obi be shi obi. Emi hu wacho. Sama mahanka wo hwehwe me.
Dabi.
Wo am number. Uni baby amete. Utumi kra akọ kase we minua no no. Enso na be 1 year kra no check on you.
Kwabna.
Sa de no edi enya. At times you person BBC and Sani I hu see animobi. But then na wonte nka no. How often do you check on people?
And kwabna ya wa radio so no. Especially young producers.
Okay.
Producers making sure say every weekend video ya ponga juma copy mjoda ya bebe bi mo checking on us.
All right.
See yo. Because who producer no who no better nsem na mama na better na haka na producer wan check him na dia do joda no pa by this and now remanim na mama
yeah
who be nsem who today
on say
was a producer
the last time maybe a media convergence media for nyina be share ye hu say okay we o XYZ broadcasting o colleague bi we be a multimedia on so adwuma o ye ni o colleague bi we be a despite media on say sa collective union no yentam fa nya adwuma as obi adwen ne ho obi feel ne say ne yonko ye a threat to him or into on fa ne ho but eno so na kan ho egu adwuma no because ye one body one unit we can even speak and set a common agenda and demand accountability from states
no correct
ba wo chechere wa ha na obi su sane wa ha what you say
oba ka che so yi mentie no
yeah ntebia me morning show wa ha busa me say do I even know the morning show hoster ebi ono wo Metro TV
enwa
what's the relationship between us
so
obi sports wa ha but sports for the omotai unite pa sports for the hotel who say Kumasi for near craft one omo from ma omo bound to their programs near day say bia and they say uni adwuma ya radio station bi o ha bia o colleague bi betimi afro so come as a resource person na manfo hu so bibi wo mu na bia bokwan the amount there be on few
there be
but here is I am why.
Kwabna mu aye.
What you see, and today is the time I see anyina who say, I mean, obi adan obi. Yeah, obi adan obi. You can't live in isolation.
Debi.
We dan bibi be si obehwehwe obi so obi mra omo. Sa. Enti ne nei na we na beda ho no. Ye nyina ye fansua bibi. Ye nkyere doma ye ho. We should not compete amongst ourselves.
Debi.
The competition is between the organizations.
Yeah.
But the individuals need to be one.
Yeah.
What you say? Send your bear, you between your boy and who. And to man, you are doing so, we a champion, or baby, and you know, kind one and all
local champion.
Me say,
who can friend
what you say? Make us who could have one be our quablo trap and some man for Beshia airport. There be we don't do some of these things. What you say? For more money down.
What's up for more money down?
All right.
Some roofing, maybe a sino and Mayenza. I'm not saying that
local champion.
We are local champion.
What you say?
Now they are quablo, Tiago,
just a chromo to say.
Followers going to
that which is a chromo. A chromo of yay, Yabakwaba.
Na don I in some trouble for Sikasemu ya okay.
Good.
ye won sentro ni bi wo hono ma ensan so makatua shanti no omko bank kra kwaje bosia ye
your situation on at times people see us so big but yes when you nim ye jaye dem nti ana ya bre ho ase
na
ye ba be nya dofo what you say
abna producers no so me se won munya producers no waka ho producer se me abanka do dey
enra you my friend me producers on munya dey
one friend me kana no pe ya bai se ne nsu erutoi ayeti ayen kasa wangasa so nimse manya code anka tbc manim ha ngene ya branding the cap for xyz broadcasting nsu se na abro wi naga coffee bc nanim producer ella ne ayi malu nsu wona mo
w yes agenda no
e mayo
ebeba
kwabna mai
ebeba nsu
what ye beboda mai beboda ma free
hot and cool
kwabna ye moda ma free
hot and cool
ye beboda ma free
ye obehwe agum
yo won fa no ka ho lovely kasongo ye be
alright and then krata ne call ni say Ghana Standard Society boss ne baba
kwabna mi da say kwabna fa de posin fiase and me fiase fi e de Africa fight so no page 5 no o chem say ye nua ba ko bi ni de Kasise Ricky watutu bi e de amina Manase Azuria wo ne e was a free speech in senseme mu a wakotwe insem bi se bio wa faria man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama se o chirechire nkrofo e na Ricky ka che say Manase wankasa watare bi mpu a wahye e chem say freedom of speech is not a license to be stupid and tefu fanchame atare wankasa wahye no e dia dance se sabisabio na say o free speech a enum sense hu bia keke ene e be keka wo krata fight so enum e wenne e ye daily posum kata fight so anang no ana kan o titene ne di ma NPP amanyoko no ora Paul awuntimi afoko o chirem say o hwe anim say wo benya strategy bia betima a rebuild MPP ahead of 2028 elections and also ewo ehanom kata fight so anang kro na no ugopremu a atoye mantema eye atoye tifi mantem Western North region acherechefu bi menu erikase no ewo page 4 ene de daily post mu page 4 amane bo odi abachem say NDC Teachers Forum wanga pa hontama ewo Western North region se ne be ya acherechirefo wo mu ni NDC amanyoku no wanga dwene wanga namuntu won ne ma wo mi yanyina woni wo kona krana no ewo ne won behwe abom ewo honom enti wanga pa hontama ewo atoye etifi mantem wo mu nsema wode atugwa no wo se won pese se bio wo be se abo achichere no anase wo be se obosom ketew no wo mu de wo be nyuna ewo se yenyunu wo be hye wonso so a no waye ni saa ewo page 4 ene day eye daily post mu so ho page 4 kro na chem say tema port for one fiati say 133 shift system no under the 24-hour economy no one fiase a re adwuma ne Director General Edima eye tema port and den edi Tibon Zuma and odin semi etu insentwrafo enim na kratafa etoso eye enum esiamom e daily post mu ena osofo no no hwe akwan ne akwantipo hu sem so kwame governance Abuja ono say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama nitimu po nyina ni say obehwe se project ne yakwan a yenye wie no obe ni nyina wie ama Ghana fo na akona bedi hu se ama konkan nyese bia wo be klem se mi na maye we credit debre nyanu ne hia no na mum so obeye akwan no edi ama yen odi nsemi tugwa ewo bra okopie mu ewo Savannah mantem no mu nokohwe akwan ahoro bia erikoso ewo honum ena odi nsemi etugwa ewo honum tewu na mi fa daily post mu nsem nyina esi no page eye 9 no ena odi aba na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wakopie mu ewo eye ni thank you to no odi kopie mu Savannah mantem no emu no ena wabu amane erichem se Savannah region wobanya University of Science Technology eno so babu ama humishansem ebetumi akonkanga thanks Chinese fo omo de $30 million abreyenga omo se yemfa hwe se sanchise no ebetumi abaso na waza eye aprobo anase eye nase aprobo a yera John Dramani Mahama ekoye no osuafo no no hwe mebun won adwumadi mebun ye behye okutupa no won anya adwuma aye eye George Opare Ado Mankasa mi running yo o say yanimu Erika se no Ghana mebun be se epim eye ahankron 90,000 ena sabri yanga ma won adwuma won every adwuma wo various sectors numa e wo my George Opare Ado e din sami tugwa wo town hall meeting e ba so wo ndewura Japa Senior High School ewo eye Savannah Mantem no and George Opare Ado Trim say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama so this association in them no ono so be na famode se ne be Ghana mebun ebenya ejuma aye Daily Post in sem dodo a na dey odi ba bi ni
yento aso na yefa the Ghanaian Times the bokrata no emra ofa krata enu ha se ya ene watwa ka bi abeto ha se ya ka na muni ena chese da fom ama saman flyover honom ena chese sa kai eda akwakwa yare hosem ane yese traffic ya ebope so honom na anu ada no na enye asem kuma na contractor wode ofankon sawom contract ji ahye ne nsai nanka ye hwe ni mu se yamadwun busumi ya munka kwan no na anu amampani di hye ne nsa no obewie na nso amane bokyem se sede ne makeka kone de ebre no nya de a obetimi awie kwan no ede ama yenti wasese ebeya yensan ema na extension yema ne mmiri ni bi emfanka wo se ne ebeya ofankon sawom kwantempo no a oye no obetimi awie ne tentem Maripoma Enterprise Limited womo ena sa contract yi ehye wonum ensa na Ghanaian Times mpanifo to anamon ede omani ekokodi ekwan no achi na womo kyese wo hwese de ekwan no potholes pa aje kwan na boso a akwakwa yare hosam eni omne omanfo bi edi nkomo no womo se nso oto aboy awie aboy mfuturo eku womo na hyenkafo no bi kyese kwan ni nyanya ka womo hwe ni mu se ne ebra ye de ma contractor no eso wonfa nwie kwan no ko be ye de amoma nei no wo sansere se yema ne bribi enka hone de akwakwa ya de a ha dwene pa na de hyebehye no nso a mfimpinu ne aduonu July busumi no emu ena sa kwan no de ma contractor na nka wo hwe ni mu se July 2024 ena nka obewie ka be busumi mienu ama July 2024 na duru ho na contractor isansere se yema ne bre ni bi nka ho a wa nwia na so ma mampanyin so asan de ahye ne nsa so wonyama ye no o sansere se yensan ma ne bre ni bi enka ho ntin san wom kwan ne de akwakwa ya bibia wo ho na wo fa Ghanaian Times
June.
What's it June? Maripoma. What's the answer money brainy binka? Me de minya
how many months or years?
Or one car was say oni ohiya extension.
Kwabla me de minya nka wonye contract ni finish.
O de bibi o ye dru die.
Kwabla na da bi.
Yes and we are work contract.
Kwabla nya ye ne ye be ma.
Say no dia bu na ye de ba be adwuma. Here ofankonsa
wom kwan no
na money pressure ho minister ne kan no na
wo say dey kwa we aje
no pen na some for economic money pressure omu ngina ne so say so omu consume man kra ya ye be consume say ye nya bresi aje kwan ho enti de be bia ye be je kwan no de nsuo na uni ya ye be consume Anya na wuni a yebetwe anya hope helping hands we are ready to volunteer to join in the execution
because
according to the minister's directive there be a contract will be no ye kroman ye beje contract ye 9 ni aka contractors ne so omunya adwuma ne mai
of course
Maripoma said ejebo man e bre ni bi nti omo amasama sapema ne Hebron media dobro ona kwan so badwuma da bia de ne obekọ ba na osisi ujonku
nya de pakra
ye be makra de adue
wa
kwabna kware samu ye kon we betina mo bia jana obia betina jana kurukura beka jana uga na enye no yo obeka jana suban beg no su bojonko be kwa ba na osisi nyina ya wo Kofi Abranti ti sa kwan so Krantima eti sa kwan so kwabna wuku sa kwan so anote na se kwabna me badwuma me no se akura nyenzo mabre
because of a kwan Krantina your timetable to accommodate staff anyhow they are right
kwabna be badwuma mu kwabna se oni akobe kasa kakra
abose kwan kan no pasen kese nko wa ha ade kwan nti no we are near no kwan nwumre kra so obesa kodu
enu se ayasem fufuro na oni kwabna ni ma se ya wo kwabna beka che akose akona otwi besra mi keke akobeka che so ko itimimba wa duni papa budu dina ho budu eye na duni se
nka ma so de omo fa kwan hu na me ka so obeba
eni se ne de
wa de kwan na ya excuse
kwan na me chi
de kwan ya excuse
no baby onam ni na na de onko
sama o ka onyina so
kwabna
Messi same
kwabna mi se asema America mi wonyina so
mi
wonyina so
odie say me ho papa me no
enu anu no Come on, my sister.
Now be some say at the end of Bema.
And my two sa quine no akoda Bema.
So when it's here.
Baby face. Let's see. Who do that? Let's see. What's it? Yanko.
Hey, I got to make a pay. And twas on Yaku. Ghanaian Times, never tosu edumi and Sahonoma, Ghana Mampany's Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Or see IMF, Nanwada, MPP for the Okoya Yamia Dum, ye be beer ya. Yatching and one free me, or see a last no, your last IMF bailout I call ye, and no, so my Ghana. Yeah, boy, who so was so sure who do a dear go quemson economy no said near mapa, con kind one, a pa was see a crummy ye, ne done there come here see a dear sachet them from may a tree and Nishama who draws a quaquajamwa ever 1 moon channel. Mampanyi said I was say you chat to a cry. Now your boy who so ya queen him nanwada, yo copy mu ewa savannah mantam no emu jena simpie so, ya na wane adishie edin komono, and all the same way in a etu edra, and what you want in senka ye emuano, and na mampanyi edia so a ball from Bolly College of Education, ye baby see Bolly Bamboy this year no, and what you know, 24-hour economy market no balling so, wamubenya waduma family, and in I shall do a mampanyi, edigwa kwamsani ya ya Bolly for so one benyo chafa ye kan national cake nwa na yemra krata ni fa to so miensa IGP yera Christian Tata Yohonu ni mfoni ene da ha sei na mre bi atwa mu awudisam bi ekoso ya ekoya rehosam pa na na se wa Jan Kuma ya wono na oye oba hema ewo abamba na ekọ wi ache nipa bi kwoto hye no so eje ne kra efini nsam ne yetuo yi omo sane gu ne so a enu mu hwehwemu no Ghana Police Service omo de agu akwan mu a na anu ada na IGP kogina paso ewa tebubu fie de atwa mu ya ene oba ma ne se oba hima no a nipa bonfo kokun no nyame ya dom wo machi nipa makomako wotwe a wosusu se wo mo ne di sa awurukasam no na bre ya wo toto sa suspect no ano no wo mo gitumu se no kre na nipa bi ene bo wo mo pa emom kodi sa wudisam no na sika o mo de to so no eye 50,000 Ghana cedis ena chese o mo gi sa sika no a o mo kokun ma me ne ya nipa ya kire o mo so no o mo chese o hini bi ka ho o hini no o mo susu se o ka ho bi ene ma sa wudisam ne course so ena no pay Ghanaian Times the krata no odi mu nsam aba na krata kratafa to so miensa hono a ena ora Richard ama oye private legal practitioner wode atudwa ya wo ba mane se GN Bank wo katudwa amadishe nyina ti bi se wo ma anyam wa bia free Bank of Ghana ho bre bi atwa mu abre ya na bank no wo mu gina mo na so na yenye wo mo license emfiri wo mo nsam no the affair se liquidity support no wo ma anya bia free Bank of Ghana fo nchan sa abre no etinsam bi ebeto odwane sa so bo bia na ye de bo mo nyina no owura Richard Amadi atudwa kire se nya no kre na enu achi no wo che se emfimpinu ni du nwotwe mu e na wo mo ye se enka on ba kwaji sa support bi e de free Bank of Ghana fo nchan na so mo koye no ye amfiwam ya amfa mo ma danya ye se banks ahodo bi adi kan abeje sa support ni bi no wo mo toto ni ama basa nti no nya de aye de be ma mo ti wo katudwa se wo mo sa support no wonu ma anya bi enu achi no Bank of Ghana so bo e de to mo tri so se $64 million bi sika bi a wo mo transfer ya nanka wo mo de ko US akwakoto bank bi wo ho sa abre no e ano no wo mo de sa so bo ebo Dr. Papa Kwasi Ndum tri so no eno so wo de atudwa eche se enye no kra na anu ada appeal court e de wo mo ehye se yemfa wo mo license e ma wo mo ya na wo ne sentrofo edi nkomo e na wo de sa ncheche mu we nyina etudwa na no pay Ghanaian Times the krata no wo de emu amane aba weni afoforo bi a wo de ba ya me di mu nsam no asom ya hwefo
kwabana na wahu se nipa bi bisa na worry edge BOG say sa gina na appeal court esi no they are expecting BOG say obekọ for appeal minim se wahu bi mahu say former energy minister deputy Andrew Ejapamesa mahu say waka sa asem ni say ohwe ni nzanga the BOG beko for appeal kwabana me de womu mama nyosem ni nakakra kwabena enti won nyini Ghana fo hu a Ghana mebu a wobenya adwuma ye ho womu nyini wo ho but they want the Bank of Ghana won go for appeal they overturning this ruling kwabena enfisha wotwa womu di papa ifa mu no won pe enti won kuma ni so say won san go for appeal I mean won ga yade na mehu anda ho hu say yes indeed papa no yeta no ye mpe na asem enti yem go ni companies enu na oguso a worry ye me I'll urge the BOG governor then the government of the day say adia ebebu amagana fo benye adwuma ye no eno na eye court na esigina no they should let eye GN group no won sika krabia no enye adwuma
of course yeah
no employ Ghana fo esanti adwuma na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ehye boss obema ye adwuma ye it is abua na beba dia oman yen focus on that yen forget about say be kwakwa appeal no mami ko daily graphic mu daily graphic mu kwabena obi atwere e dia ba wa ha owura George Kofi Azigrigo and oribisa say free speech without responsibility no enu ne yehwe ni mo mai mana e wakata yo e wakata fight so song ene daily graphic mu esan say o mai mu no ne obi bekwa ko kan sama sabita frache yetimi nse nsem wa kwakan no sabita frache ase nipa no wanhye da nwene ho wan take ene responsibility bi amuza mi sama America kwakan no edu yene edu opanyin bi na ni de ngwase bebre no ananso so nipa no ebetimi e de bibia bre na dwuma kwa betimi ahwere no enti eno no ribisa say free speech without responsibility no eno ne e pa na ambrembro manga na yewu mu ana e wo Cratify to so song ene daily graphic mu na kwabana ma mi free ho no mi free Cratify to so song no na me nko eye page 24 Cratify to so duonu anang ho no His Excellency eye isahwe okọ Savannah mantem no mu aku e de kaka ho asem no eno suso ewo aha no mu a ena no pay unye bia ubetumi akokenkan na tewu na mi fesi no News Guide Africa so oribisa say o say contract mining ama akosti omangana ya taxes and workers right na e study no say hwehwemu abane no san so chem say cocoa board for reject claims bi anipa bi chem say kamia say won adwuma for mo cocoa board no won ankasa and mo engage in private cocoa buying I say near e was wo moto no wo moto no mo nemum wo mo aye private near ma bi e wo honom eno so yan semana no be e News Guide African so e dia bakwabna ma mi fancy a
de brasosem the chronicle no ewie e wo double krata no emu na ofa brasosem a wo dia beto dwa ya we no ne fa etoso miensa ho no Mali aban no mani abre pa wo kire se Malian government no wono ma hyase ya nipa bia wo mutufu magudi ho a wo mo fa kwan papa so no wo mo etu wo mo sobre na wo kire se mining company bi e wo wono mo akache a ye fre won se society des mines de coffee no anu ndi kofi minim se wono ka ho no a etu betwa ne tia afene se miko essay na wo mo hye Nguvu Mining Group ase na sa Nguvu Mining Group yi oba Ghana ha se ya mining company bi e from say Adamus resources wo mo ye shareholder e wo sa mining group we emo na Mali aban na ebo amane se Adamusufo etuo bi a wo se wo tua de ma ban no ye Mali aban wo ntua enti no ye ka Mali wo mra no omhyehyɛ ye omdidi adwuma no a ye mining any financial regulations no a Adamus resources fo abuso etimi kasa ni wo mo license na ewo mu no wo mo age e de afiri wo no ensem enti na no pai wo fa ye the chronicle the bokrata no a wo de ho ama ne baba sɛ ne nkrata sɛm ne sifatie ni nyina no watwa ne kese pa e de abeto ha sɛ ya okoto bi na okenkan a wo behunu ne etue mu poten na yemfa ne fa etoso mienu no emre okomra shebedwamu a edom kuma no eye minority caucus wo da ye parliament foreign affairs committee no eso na sabere wo bo aban ya chi no wo se na anu adanka wo hwani mu se Ghana de hye ya wo makobo ho adwa wo South Africa man ni mu a oye se wo de wo ba no wo kotenkote aban ne se watu ahyeda na wo so wo te ase okwan bia so enye yie eti aban nwini Ghana fo ehu kakra kwanya South Africa for do wo nam so sa xenophobic attack ya tension ya man hom ne so ho no enti aban enwene ho kakra nya ne ntentem de no wo twanya obi ya nim senka ye de ade hye yi ba fe aban ye nkote a wo se an wa nya fomamba na watu ahyeda de no na yewura Samuel Abuginapo wo na ye ranking member emasa foreign affairs committee no wo ba mane se wo mo edom kuma no wo mo gitumu a enye ye kame se aban ne boapa en wo twentwen ne nan ase e wo sa kwan no eso na so ni nyina mu no na no adan krata ebeto dwa no aso ye ne kire mu a Ghana fo no a de edi kan mo ye so mo beba na wo mo dodo no nhye dan konkan sa ne se dodo no na show interest se wo beba be ye ha nwotwe 800 na wontimi fiti prako pese wo kofa wo no maba gise ye de wo mo fa hyehyɛ mo process ahodo screen ahodo timi koso make say screen ne kura wo no ma hyase a wo no mo ye se ne be ya ye betimi di ade hye no abedru o man emuti nya se bia aban no watwi na ni ana se ne boapayo wokɔ PM wɔ South Africa wɔn mo hyehyɛ ya wɔn de yɛ adwuma wontumi mfiti prako pɛ sɛ yɛ kɔfɔ mo aba eti ɛdɔm kuma no wɔn nya botre ɛdan ya aban no wɔde wɔn mo ɛbɛba abɛpie mu ɛwɔ mayi eboti don wei ni afoforo bi na no pɛ chronicle democrat no wɔde
weekend we Benin for swear in their newly elected president. Now share the level of infrastructure any edifice almost state house no almost year or Ghana ya insusun kasa wate.
Oh yes.
Ya insusun kasa.
Kwa se mako Beninda. Iti minimum one mu ye pa.
And so you say you sure say ka Benin no because na e kuro ben.
E ho ye kama say.
Benin insusun kasa wo my way mu. Ye kasa too much. Na you say Nigeria for Tinubu party na ko Congress asan yi ni say next year election on one almost ade ne ko.
Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu
wa pa na ye ye ko.
Other people no
so ni mu de nante no ono na omo ko omo say yi ni say wo mo de ne ko as their flag bearer.
Ahmed Tinubu.
All right.
Parrotman of Benyano.
Sound.
Oh, Abrantin of Parrotman. Oh, Tinubu. Belly will be next year. Good luck, Jonathan. Good luck.
Mamina Wasinano pay. So, a crack of feed I come by. And our faces no Dutch him a Kosia. Offer you a month. On also by Pamcho Bremuno Major Bread Namidia, my Haxa Mischa for Pamcho Haxa Mischa. We are. My guest will take his seat. Or know your manager for the Ghana Standards Authority. We look at standards on our market.
Forget about the rest and listen to the best power 97.9 FM. I'm funny on my Jesus. Me chichi, my nut to my bread. Me crew, I am my cool. Power FM. Me the maddest wa apa was in the anasio. I do race with you. Me promise some money.
All right, so I no pay no. You better Haxa Mischa hona. Boss, what hey dear? Let's just say all Sanana ya permanent notice here. Yeah, director. Good morning. Let's say.
Don't yami adom.
Good. I do more capsules now more in.
Oh yeah, don't adrenaline. Don't do some
beautiful package. Yeah.
Frankasa.
Good.
Bibia
package, you know, a guy.
Yes. Haxa Mischa and capsules.
All satanful. Active ingredients. Tetrapleura. Tetra Terra. Osimon grassisomum. Swetina Senegalensis.
Oh yes.
And then Alstonia Bunei.
I know Dini.
Oh dear Drew Madagascar. All right. Baby Mama.
Done.
Thank you, boss. And now pay.
Don the drano passe na Bojumana Mr. Desmond also the selections na Masiana.
What you say?
Good.
And now pay Nancy.
Don we na say abusia for adrenaline Haxa Mischa capsules adrenaline ni we na nkonya no. We na esa stomach ulcer. We na ulcer ho how afri nipa desani bia so. Adru we na wunya bi nom ye obrekwa ulcer ba be se so a me kamfo ediama se kona kope bi adru na ni aye Haxa Mischa and capsules. Haxa Mischa and capsules. Enu ntino se de bia na ye kyerem no me pa cho. Fresisia se ebia ba bia wo no ebia wunya nya bi. Anaso call a herbal shop be anasa baby a tomb be betom so much or two. Fresisia na yenin common pacho, baby I will be an ye be better honum. I'm also soon as soon dear Abba a 0240 23 83 10 0240 23 83 10 and 0203 822 855 0203 822-855. Haxa Mischa and capsules. Also a town for no. Shannon so and say yadiem yensa and say yadiem you know yadia bakope stomach ulcer and into ulcer best year also a wadra any na abusia ulcer ye ka ulcer no kuro na ekuro no baby e to ye wo nipadua nim no ho na ya na aya doctor for edi tudin into what peptic ulcer na twese ekuro no ulcer kuro no ba kwato wo nsuru nkoto anim ana ba akon so ato ye firi nim baby a wodidi a aduane no ekogu no ebi a wote gastritis and as gastric ulcer na eno no de ekuro no baye no ababa beto wo ye firi nim baby a wodidi a ekogu no hope ana ekuro no ababa beto ebi a wote esophageal ulcer na eno nso so no mepacho eye uminimu ha no ho ana ekuro na ababa beto ye wo ulcer hoduo bebre na chene nso ulcer ye yade a eye ya papa chese ba so a wan hwe ya obeka sese bi odasani bi aduwa fa baabi obi na eye waduro obi na duwa wura baabi obi amfa ho mfa baabi a mepacho ni pa konkroni adaje na emom no eye stomach ulcer ana eye ulcer an kona kope haxamisha and then capsules aduro ni haxamisha and then capsules and into me ye odasani bi a wo se me de me nya tinka bi wo me nipadua nim se eduru anopa ya me sorry ye me tinka se common din atse ase enra me koda nimpo no manfa duane ya ntumanum ana me koda ya me pacho e bia na wo sa nipa no o de no eye stomach ulcer kona kope haxamisha ene ne capsules adienti ya wo sa no e bia na ekom na de den no unya aduane kakra de to ya mu na na ase ekom na jai ana ase yawo na wo to ye funu mu no enu ajai hye ne nso e bia na eno no stomach ulcer na e ba na ato ana ase ulcer kuro no eye ne ato wo nsunu mu no ne ato wo nsunu mu no eye duodenal ulcer no eno ana etetew e bi nso so a obi say meme de me yefunu no ya me ya anase adura no panam de de no to me yemu a na afekura na ya no mete ne kasie no hye ne nso o de no aye gastric ulcer gastritis eno ana eye ulcer no na me pacho wo so atenka ben na woti wo nipadua nim Wakpo hospital amaya diagnose say wonya stomach ulcer wadro eye haxamisha ene ne capsules ekitami adro tatahwe esayade tatahwe me pacho won so no ebia na ulcer nintina ya na ma wonsa no ene wonan no nyina ye titiriti obu ha osori a onte ne nsa ne nka no oya ne nsa ne se otumi de ne nsa ne sisi form kra esisi table so now so still no onte say ne nsa no eye adwuma me pacho stomach ulcer timi de sa ha ne ba kona kope haxamisha ene ne capsules ulcer town for no aduro no eno ni na no masa ha no emfiri so nko wo so atenka ben na wote obu ha o say ya na meboa no hanum sei no tokro na da ho no emutimi ya me ya emutumi tutume na ma sabi matiri bremo matiri nkasai matiri dompenu ho nyina ya me ya etimi so me mfe me pacho de ulcer ba so a ebetimi ya ono no eso mfe no mfe na asa wo mfe na aloke ohuni ya wontumi enya den enya wo ho o kasa kura kasa ntimi madene me pacho o nante no wontumi mfa 90 si for modene me pacho ulcer no de eya wo no kona kope haxamisha ene ne capsules ne no nom ema wo ho enya den ento obu a odidi wi o se aduane na ase achok me minim ase aduane ne ntimi nsa ne nkom ye furunim ase aduane ne pese nsan piemra bonten eno sa no na ne ho yira ne sa no de ne nsa wura ne minim se ya wo no wa fini nyina ba bonten emra wo fi aduane ne ba bonten ne hyale nso nanka nutrient bi wonu yanini mu a eno na ekose hyew ma onipadua na akoye fe oye oba obeye kama obeye tobom be ma obeye kama na so wafia ba bonten no enuane ben anase nurupa ben nutrient ben ena ekose hyew eno ntina nansen obehe tembia no na ase fon wa na wo fon osotia na eti ya na wo ye keto amepacho onipadua no entimi enye den emfa ne ntoma pamfra entimi enye fe ko na kope haxamisha ene ne capsules bi adroni ni tatahwe eye dwuma sim konya no ema osa no emfiri onipadua no na enye den enko ebia osa ntimu kasa sabi enka wonum eye kro na wo yem ntimu kasa na mframa fa ekro ni so ne ba bonten pa na obroni se wonya bad breath anase halitosis me paucho wadro eye haxamisha ene ne capsules ene mi pegya dro na kire se na abesha dro ni so sanse adro we nkonya eye ni adansidi e wo hu no da kro ye beba bebo adansidi ni nyina de akire na nso suru wo hu adansidi ni nia enkrofo e kafa eye haxamisha ene ne capsules no ho me paucho e bia wo kra de ye do akọ hospital amaya koye endoscopy ye the pipe bi ni nyoma bi awurawura wo minim akoto wo yam yawa wo fa mu no me gidi pa ye sa wo mpese obefa mu bio mesrew ko na kope haksa mesane ne capsules eno na ebesa yade na ma wo na enye pipe ni di wura mu no ena ebesa yade no de esa yade na ma wo no eye haksa mesha ena ne capsules me pacho osa no de na eyo aduane si wonim na so wontimi nti aduane ni bi mpo ana odi ato wonum reluctant to eat and as a loss of appetite ama wonya tenka bia se wodi bedidi obu won ma aduane ne koto ne yem no ye wo be fam ni nti no edu an opakra won pese wo beto aduane e de ato ne yem me pa cho yesa so a wo ha nipadua no esanse nipadua no anopa awia anwumre time na se emre onyankopon ahye se ege stomach acid ni release mra na megu aduane ne so no e ma digestion take place no wo ye den udidi o wan didi o beba eni nti no wan didi na sa acid na release yaba no hunu se anya direct contact with the stomach lining na ekokofa ekuro ababa beto honum eni nti na ma ulcer ne yaw no eye kese ye kona kope haksa mixture ene ne capsules me se enfade wo yade wo ye nipa oye den yade beba yade wo hunti na yaresa wo ho yaresa wo hunti se ya bibiduro anase eye ulcer de a waduro ya bibiduro efen haksa mixture ene ne capsules me paucho ulcer no ama wo ho no mo a wakoma timi bo prim wani so nyina timi obi kan na so mo say me who are you wani so nyina yo busi otu ho no na osori wan so ade mu a na wo theater ona ma obi ani so timi tano at once be na afi wagina na waye study me pacho kona kope haksa misha ene ne capsules di no mani bio fesisi ana ba bia wo bia no ebi ni hokra na me say riders are ready yem fa ntwa wo honum na osa no ene yen saw osa ne mfiri ni paduanim e ma wunya hoto na osa eye ya papa number ni 0240 23 83 10 0240 23 83 10 and 0203 822 855 0203 822 855 Shannon so baba modia na wape aduro wi ama osa na furu ni paduanim e ma osa ntana so nche enye saa edidi wo mu a obetumi anya complications bia ye fe internal bleeding eno na me kase obu ho no ma aduane beto ne yem na obefe no na moja waduane nim obu ho be jane nan no sebe na moja bom e ba ne sana me pato wanya internal bleeding Shannon so internal bleeding so ba ne paduanim a ohumoja ana eye den esa no na sentemu hie wo bia oso ni paduane ye hoya wo ye fita ase wo ni paduane moja ba kokura nim Shannon so internal bleeding koso esan stomach ulcer nti emma ulcer nche wo ho obetimi anya perforation ne trese me pa cho eye emmowa ye from H pylori omnom the stomach ulcer ba no omunya kwan bo wura nsoro nkoto nimu a no mu didi ho obehe na nsoro no omabone mu ntokro ebeye kakra no obohunu se agese ye twitwa nsoro no na ba bia ye no ye kikasi ye ni ye ntwitwa ye mpo ne da sen na ye ba betwitwa kona kope haksa misha ene ne capsule sele so odro we yenum bom no trese utoni nsuo na fa capsules ne ka ho eni ntia no pa unum eye ne tina etua so no mienu a na 30 minutes time wo de pure water so anom capsules no na abua bia ye fe ne H pylori also no de all sabano on fa ye funu ho mienhwe adro we ana ye de ku e de atia stomach ulcer kona kopebi eniti me pacho wo kansi drug lane a duduo mu o ba komu o yenko repash yenko tinated Hallows, Emefa and Benis. Kumasi fu nyina nko PFA. Afenso so yenko Dani Herba. Colonel Fred Mens, Missy and Arms, Koforodia Foy, Yanko Gabson Pharmacy, Benol and Delight, Yanko Koye Isaac Drugstore, Mankasim, Jeff Heba, Takwa Owa, Sabibidrofi, Takra De, Shea Charles, Oboas Yanko Smart Heba, Why Mumuni away, Tamale, Obia Kobo for Kujo Heba, Me Pacho, Phenomenon Sisia Semino Casay, Baby Obiano, Yanfabin Tua Honum, Nemastomac also, and Free Nipadianum, 0240 23 83 10 and 0203 822 855 Shannon so drobia wo da so ana so doctor dia ma no me paucho unu madro we wi a 2 hours time obetumi anum sa dro no ana so unum sa dro no wi a 2 hours time wobetumi anom haxa mixture and capsules emra wo de ko ade atia stomach ulcer bibia enyo ebema yaresana ba odidi aho aduane ne be hyehyɛ wo ho aduane ne be gina wo ho ama nipadua na aye fine tobom kama na bona wo sene no me pacho haxa mixture and capsules no agem so ulcer etam for done.
Thank you, boss.
Na me onshira
so pa you better haxa mixture for us. So that's about it, right?
Yemfa enchasonko every True Word Pharmaceutical Company Limited ema yahwefo a mohwe ye na mutie ye nsabe True Word Pharmacy ena kofa enu ahodo na edi free India edi abedu omega na mu ama FDA fo aye nhwehwemu agiatum se ye no eye papa ebo adwumanti Ghana fo emfansa wo ho yare True Word Pharmacy ye no eye India hahama ena yakeka bom edi aye ahabando ya eni sunsanso boni bia yenro no yemfa aduro baako ense yare mienu wo True Word Pharmacy aso ye de yenro no ye de baako bia esa yare baako na wotwe a etwamu no mama ye no edi nkomo efa yani aduro no ho na wotwe we ye no edi nkomo edi afa diabetes na afi hypertension eho eye yare bia edi Ghana fo nya pa na emre bia etwamu no ye ka se obi anya diabetes a ubehunu na wafri ni nipadua so ana se ubehunu na ekuru ato ne ho wamia ekuru na amanfo kra ebo ne bayi esanse ekuru no entumi enwu nti wobi mpo de ye ka se wonya diabetes a esanse yenni aduro ebedi atwamu a wodi betu yare na asinti ehu ayem hyehye nkoampo etumi kunu ntem nanso enedie atadwe yate dende ye wo India fo aduro True Word Pharmacy ye de aba ye frɛ azaka mepacho azaka no eye diabetes edu tatahwe na mepacho diabetes no ye wo type 1 na ye wo type 2 mepacho say ye type 1 and say type 2 no mensunsanso no ni nyina eye the same thing mepacho say obi nye diabetes ni bia ade baako a aya otadi hunu pa ene say aya nipa no odidi kakra bia na ye say ekom esan de no wonum nsu a enkyene ne minimu awo na ye say ensukom esan de no wo ho a na wani kosua no eso ayo ble ntu hwa ade a unhu ni yi na diabetes no ema wosote ufiri unipadua so ne se ne medikan aka no ekuro beto ho ubemia ekuro no enwuda se ne ensunsanso no esitie bia anasa wako hospital mpo na doctor akacho se wonya diabetes se eye wo maame wo papa wo kunu oyere obusuani bi ena yesi wonya diabetes ne wato enura ato obi temi da se abrawa na wa ma ne kura so nti uwura ni dan mu a diabetes nuro ntoa ya wasua egu honom no enya asem ketwa enso yare no kwa na eko nanim a wo twense odumankuma wu ebefa nako mepacho se ye diabetes a hwehwe India fo aduru a ye frɛ azaka na into diabetes na se emfa emao na enu achi ye wo vivado wo honoma vivado no nso eye mojabroso anasa hypertension aduru tatahwe sabe wo my Ghana mu no me pa acho o maame no o papa no aya na me ka se asofo mpo eneto vivado ne kase esanse ukọ hospital a ye se obi pe no ewo horo mojabroso wanya mojabroso yare na uyem ehihyew ewo ho a na wotwe fofo obekọ no yesi obi pina abafom ne chese da bia wudi hospital akoni abasa me pacho uye obi a hypertension edunya anase mojabroso edunya wadru eye vivado ye True Word Pharmacy yakofa edi free India edi aba amanfo edi ho adanse me pacho mojabroso nsunsanso di bi ni se aya ema obohyehyew utiri etai epawo ne ye kane hypertension headache afi so aya na se ne osi home no ohome ne ensisi su akoma no ebo per me pacho aya na obofuno aya o se obefe nsunsanso no de edoso se wako hospital na doctor akacho se wanya mojabroso anase hypertension anase abibia ubi pine ewo horo a bomodi ase eye wo maame a mesrew ɛmfa sika no nhyɛ obotom ɛmma maame no ɛmfa wuo awerɛhɔ ɛnkɔ wom anaasɛ wo papa no wɔmfiri ateasefoɔ asase so ɛsiane sɛ sɛnea wɔ mu sitie biara no na ɔtwadi ampɔn ɛde adommoa no yare ɛya na obi benya wa na ɛfiri yare enti sɛ yɛ hypertension a mepatwɔ waduro ɛyɛ vivado yɛ true word pharmacy yɛde aba dwaman so na yɛnnuro no maka kyɛw sɛ wɔ ɔman Ghana mu deɛ baabi a wobɛkɔ bia wobɛnya yɛnnuro no bi atɔ na ɛsan ɛberɛ nti no yɛntumi mu bɔ yare no nyinaa so abere bia yɛfa yare baako mmienu mmiɛnsa na yɛne adi nkɔmmɔ adi afa ho woyɛ obi a wanya ɛntini mu yare a mepatwɔ yɛwɔ nerve alive wɔ hɔ a woma wo nsa ka bi a ɛbɛboa wɔ ɔba a wo menses ɛma yɛ ɛba a wote pains nsufi bi egu yɛwɔ lady fort wɔ hɔ a maka kyerɛ sɛ ɛnde wokɔ social media no so a ɛmaa no ɛfom ɛwɔ TikTok ɛne Facebook no so na afei bɛrima wayɛ mmerɛ ɛwɔ kɛtɛ so nso no yɛwɔ May 40s wɔ hɔ a woma wo nsa ka bi a ɛbɛboa wo paa ani aduro no deɛ abibia yɛka kyerɛ sɛ True World Vision capsules no ɛyɛ tatahwe wɔ ɔman Ghana mu deɛ obi a wanya ani yareɛ biara no ɛno ɛna wɔgye na abaaba woyɛ bɛrima na wayɛ mmerɛ ɛwɔ kɛtɛ so a maka kyerɛ sɛ May 40s no ma wo nsa nka bi na prostate yareɛ nso ɛdu nya a yɛwɔ prostate ɛwɔ hɔ obi a koko ɛhaw paa sɛ ɛyɛ internal anaasɛ external paa nso no yɛwɔ paa liver wɔ hɔ a woma wo nsa ka bi a ɛbɛboa wo True Word Pharmacy deɛ yɛnnuro no kyɛ sɛ ɛyɛ nnuro a ɛtu yareɛ ase nsorosoro yareɛ anaasɛ mmerɛ yareɛ no ase ɛtu aseɛ koraa mepatwɔ yɛ number ne da o TV screen so no fa na frɛ yɛn ɛwɔ 0558 724 302 0558 724 302 0558 724 302 and a 059 558 2628 059 558 2628 yɛda yɛhwefo ɛne yɛtifo nyinaa ase nyame yɛ adom a na ɔtwe da sɛnɛ yɛne mu bɛsia bi ahyɛ
internet packages, whether you are a new or existing customer. Just log into the My MTN app now and tap broadband or dial star 5057 hash to get your preferred unlimited MTN fiber package. MTN is with you everywhere you go, right?
Power FM.
All right, Anopeo Clement Kubati, I am manager Ghana Standards Authority. Mr. Clement Waha, boss, good morning. Let's say
back on answer.
Nyamia Dumia Huye pa Ghana Standards Authority more home. Good. So I was going through the mandate of the authority, and one thing, caught my attention, and I believe that's the more reason why and they are to Sadia Fro or say consumer and environmental protection. So now the Standards Authority advises the Ministry of Trade and Industry on standards, protect public welfare, and ensure that all goods produced in or imported into Ghana are reliable and fit for consumption. Reliable and fit for consumption, right? Yes, Clement, tell us more. Ghana Standards Authority, Ediana Moye. What's your mandate? Go.
Yeah, so when you look at the vision and mission of Ghana Standard Authority, Ghana Standard Authority, we are under Trade Ministry of Trade and Agribusiness. So when you look at our mission, we are to contribute towards the development of trade, protect consumers, facilitate industry through conformity assessment, metrology, and standardization. So when you look at metrology, we look at weight and measures. Okay. So sometimes you see
weight and measures.
So when we talk about weight and measures, the custodian of weight and measures is the Director General of Ghana Standard Authority. So he has the final say when it comes to weight and measure. He can say this weight, it is accurate or not. He's the ultimate. So when you look at sometimes you see our men at the 4 pumps filling stations doing calibrations, making sure that whatever the pumps deliver is accurate. That is part of our mandate. So we also develop standards Yes. So when we talk about standard development, we develop standard and promote standard.
Good.
We can develop standard for almost everything. Yes, and most of the time the standard comes from a private sector. So maybe you want to develop standard for phones. You have to come to GSA. We will have the technical know-how. We will form the technical committee to see to that standards are developed. We develop standards for pure water, for iron rods, almost everything.
Yeah.
And when we talk about conformity assessment, we're looking about testing, inspection, and certification. So if you want to manufacture any product, it is important for you to come to GSA, bring your samples for us to test and see whether it is safe, if it is good for the consumer. So we do all those things. Those are within our mandate.
Do you have your basis or your level of standardization that people are required to conform to?
Of course. Every product, and mind you, GSA is part of the global village, so we are part of ISO, International Standard Organization. So we have standards for everything. So there's always a standard for any product or anything that we develop for. Yeah.
Okay, so Yamra, the trigger this very conversation, the issue of mattresses now, Muye radio, some production facilities. Tell us, and what did you find out?
Yeah, so as far as GSA is concerned, this exercise was done way back in October 2025, and we got wind through our intelligence that this product was in the market. So after doing sampling and testing, the product failed. So we went to the manufacturing centers and shut them down. That was in October. And as part of, as I indicated, we are part of Ministry of Trade and Industry. We are an agency and a trade ministry. So we called them for us to Jojo and form up a technical committee to develop a standard for such material. That material is called polyethylene.
Polyethylene,
yes,
okay.
And polystyrene.
That's a sample of
it. That's a sample of it. So after 2-3 months, they didn't show up. So when we got wind this year that they are into mass production, and after we shut them down, we put our locks and seal. Unknown to us, they broke our seals and our padlock. That's even a crime.
Yeah,
So
sure.
you see that this time around, when they will pick some of the supervisors and those who were found there producing and manufacturing those products, they will pick up, and as we speak, they are with Tema Regional Police Command. We are preparing a docket. So this time around, when we went there, we saw what the eye could not bear. Mass production.
Production.
It's like they were working day and night. So this time we went full force, and you saw how my men were dressed. Were full force. We shut down the whole place. We have locked. This time the kind of locks that we use, it will take a bulldozer
to
be
unlock
able to unlock it.
I see.
So yeah, so when we, as I always indicate, when we are doing this exercise, enforcement is always the last resort.
Yeah.
And you could see that these were companies that did not want to obey the law. So that's why we went on, full force to shut them down and to make sure that they follow due process.
Okay, but tell us more about what standards have you put in place for mattress production? Do you have a standard for it?
Yes.
What is it?
They have, we have standards for mattress development, and as we speak, after that exercise, they've now come to realization that they have to follow the standard. So they've come to buy standard from Ghana Standard Authority, costing over several thousands of Ghana cedis.
Good.
So we like this material, for instance. We also have what we call compression rate.
Compression rate.
Yes. So
how well compressed
it is. So if you have a standard mattress, when you sit on it and you stand up, it's supposed to come up to a certain level.
So what standard mattress? What's now sorry? What's now so I say a kakun. Now sorry I say pija. And on a standard mattress.
Standard mattress. But we so material no.
Yeah, mami hurry.
Well,
then
it's so rigid, it's so hard.
Yeah.
So if you compress it, it doesn't come.
Okay.
And a mattress is supposed to take your body shape. When you lie down, it's supposed to take your body shape.
Okay.
And so that you be comfortable.
Mattress.
But this one, yes, this one is so hard that when you sleep on it, if you're not like you, your body will ache you the whole night.
Yeah.
Yes. So there's a standard, and they've seen that if they don't abide by the law, they are going to be out of business.
And to say mattress standard, the non say when you lie or sit on the mattress,
yes,
it's a kakum. And I also say pija. But how about those mattresses? I almost say I've forgotten the terminology they use for it, but some are spring mattresses.
Yeah.
Some can even spring you up.
Yes.
Some you can even bounce on it. Are all these standards approved by the Standards Authority?
Yeah, they are standards. That's
Orthopedic.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. They're all standard. They are part of the standard. Yes, and it depends on. I mean, most of the time it depends on the material that is being used.
Okay.
And you see, even with those springs inside, the lining there is comfortable.
Yeah.
You understand? But this one, it's a smoke screen. This is what dominates. Then they will put a fine line on top of it. So when you feel it's soft. But this is what is under. So those mattresses are approved mattresses.
No, but how do you come about these standardizations? Is it medically, advised, or somebody might think, okay, I'll need a hard mattress, a hard surface mattress. Somebody might need, a honey kind of mattress. So how do you classify the mattresses into, various sections as to this one is good for students, this one is good for homes, this one is good for, hospitals? Do you have those classifications?
Yeah, so when it comes to standard development, GSA, we will take the lead. But it's not only on GSA. Sometimes in terms of the technical committee, we can have about 13 or 15 members drawn from the academia, civil society, interest groups. GSA might even have 2 reps. Maybe will be the one who will be the secretary for the committee and one technical person. So these are people who contribute. So first we look at the health and safety of the product. You understand? Because as part of our mandate, we're supposed to protect the consumer.
Yeah.
Yes. So before we develop any standard, we bring people who have the technical know-how from all diverse background before we come up with such standards.
No, but how about the CA or this said company? Because this a foreign company, right?
Yeah, it's a foreign company, but they are locally manufacturing everything in Ghana.
They are manufacturing everything locally in Ghana.
In Ghana.
So the raw materials are all imported. So right at the port of entry.
Yes, sir.
What measures are there to ensure that substandard products do not enter our markets? And how come they entered the market before you got wind of it?
Yeah, so when it comes to this material, the polyethylene and polystyrene, it's not a banned material.
It's not a banned material.
It's not a banned material. In fact, they use that material to do food packaging.
Okay.
And plastic bags. So for all you know, when the bill of lading or the document that comes from the port,
they
indicate that it's going to be used to manufacture maybe food packaging.
Okay.
So you can ban it. Yes, take away pack. So you can ban it.
Okay.
And unknown to the port authorities, they divert it and use it for all this matters we are seeing. Yes. So that is the problem. But we have indicated to our inspection unit to be on the lookout and be vigilant, so that we have what we call traceability. And so when such product, they should relate to the Greater Accra Regional Office, so that we can do follow-up and make sure that whatever the intent for which it is brought is being used for that purpose.
I see, but sir, expose in the you could see people carrying their mattresses to their point of buying.
Yes.
Say or more return their substandard mattresses for a refund any day. I'm sure you've seen a lot of these videos. What's your take on them?
Yes.
Do they have that cause to complain?
They have a general cause complaint. But you and I know that if we open the floodgates, almost everybody will bring their mattresses, and that will be a national security threat. It will be chaos. So I'm sure the main distribution centers, some of them have been flexible. They've been reasonable. Those who have been able to bring their receipts, I'm told they have refund their monies for them. But we at Ghana State Authority will not call for people to carry their mattresses they've used for a year and two to carry to go back, and it will create confusion. I'm told even in Kumasi people were cursing. Yes, so we don't want that. I think this enforcement exercise has opened the eyes of the Ghanaian to look for quality, and that's why we always encourage that if you want to buy anything, look for GSA certification mark. The certification mark comes with safety, reliability. Yes, it shows that product has gone through testing, rigorous testing. So when you see our logo there, you know that this product, it has gone through our labs who are certified, so that you can buy it. Then there's value for money. Once you see a GSA certification mark, it means there's value for money. Yes.
What other products do you certify before it gets onto the market?
Almost everything.
Everything.
GSA mandate is wide. It's wide. You certify almost
including
everything.
Electrical
cables, iron rods, cement. Just name it. We certify everything. Just that the business community sometimes, because of profiteering, they want to circumvent the process.
Yeah.
Instead of them to bring the samples for us to test and give them the license and certification to import or to produce, because of the process, they want to circumvent. And now I can tell them that GSA is on the rise, and we're going to look for them. It is better for them to come voluntarily, because all these Chinese companies, they're going to pay heavy fine. So, yes, and the testing process, what we charge for product testing is small.
Yeah.
But the offense, will charge you
the penalty.
The penalty will charge you more than 100 times of what you're supposed to pay. So it is good for them to volunteer and come and do the right thing. I mean, we are building a country. You understand? We are building a country. A businessman should not look at the profit alone, but the safety of the Ghanaian is also important.
Yeah. But many a times we do hear that Nigerians are infiltrating our market with inferior goods, same as the Chinese, and especially when you get to the technology aspect, most of the products that flood our markets are of inferior quality. What do you have to say to this? Have you done extensive checks on some of the gadgets that are, imported from China and Nigeria?
Yeah, so if you remember, about 2 months ago, I led a team and did an exercise on paint.
Paint, good.
Let them paint. We shut down some shops around Abraka. Yes, we are on the lookout when it comes to substandard product. I can tell you for sure that we have gone to Opera Square. With sample electrical cables and bulbs. They are filled. Most of them are paying heavy fines. Yes, as I speak with you, we are doing a lot. Sometimes, that's why I say enforcement exercise is always the last resort. We don't want to escape the business community, but those who don't want to obey the law and they are stubborn, that's when you see me and my men out there. We always want to jojo, because we need to create employment. It's also part of our mandate, create employment. So we always want to jojo with the business community to help them to do the right thing. It's those who refuse to follow the due process. That's where you see the enforcement team coming after them.
But what happens to our port of entry? Because if there are proper checks at the port of entry, these inferior goods will not find their way onto our market. So,
yeah, I do agree with you. But you and I,
you have agents at the port.
We have port inspection units.
Port inspection units.
Yes,
from the Ghana Standard
Authority. Yes,
always at the port.
At the port.
Good.
But you and I know that the port, there are so many agencies and at the port
operating there.
Yes, we have the EPA, FDA, GSA, National Security, Customs. The system that is being used, GSA doesn't have that much access, so we cannot tag. Sometimes you must profile what is coming, and you tag. Okay, this container. I used to work with Narcotics Control Commission, right?
Good, yeah.
Yes, so when I was in the port, there's what we call tagging. So you profile based on the source country. Okay, this product is coming from maybe Brazil, Colombia. About 70% sure that it might contain drugs. So you tag it, then you give it to the customs officer to do that. You don't have access to the system, and I'm sure the same thing that GSA is facing. So imagine the volume of containers that come into the country, maybe about 1,000, 20,000, 15,000. What you see is what is being brought to you for what they call joint inspection. But what of those that pass slip through your hands? Yeah. So that is a challenge, and I'm sure management is looking into it to see that at least we are part of the ICOM system, so that we too can know what is coming. Then we can profile and tag and do proper examination. Yes, that's going forward. That's what we're looking to.
Are you trying to suggest that you need to up your game, or the powers should be well vested into the authority for you to give us the best in terms of your delivery?
Of course, the powers that be should make sure that, because standard authority, and in fact, if Ghana standard authority works well, Ghana becomes better, the consumer becomes better. So it is incumbent upon the authorities to understand that GSA is an integral part. In fact, GSA is the manager of the national quality infrastructure. That is about market surveillance. We're talking about metrology, standardization, technical, and ISO. So when we are working well, because we set a standard for almost everything. So we can even have I think about a month or two, we help NACOP to develop standard for that marijuana cultivation, cannabis cultivation. GSA that helped them to develop the standard. So develop standards for almost everything.
The commercial cultivation of marijuana.
Yes, we develop the standards for them.
Beautiful.
You understand? So the powers that be should understand that GSA is in for good, and when we are working well, the consumer becomes better. Ghana becomes better.
Clement Kubati, manager for the Ghana Standards Authority, or no Wahana Nano Pay, Yanini didn't come more about standardization. You perceive it maybe as I say, Nebibian, you bet me a careful be my so dear Brian Fan 5 Fidim, Ehunisa, dear, no bet me a boy, and nay, no crown me babasu, you know, a lot of China malls are springing up. And when you get into some of these malls, the products that you buy or you see there, you wonder, so who approved for its entry? Because most of the products are inferior products. And at times, you know, looking at comparative advantage, where did we go wrong? So tell us, Clement, about these China malls and the kind of products they sell there. Have you taken pains to go through every item they are selling to consumers to check the right standardization measure for it?
Yes, so as far as GSA is concerned, we check almost everything. And sometimes
everything in the mall.
Yes, and as far as we are concerned, sometimes it's based on intelligence.
Okay.
You understand? And sometimes customer complaints. We don't want to be seen like policing almost everything. We don't want to put fear in the business community.
Okay.
But sometimes through customer complaints, through our market surveillance, through intelligence, we do this testing. Like we did at Ashamo China Mall, where we picked some samples of electrical boards and extension cords. And they failed.
Yeah.
And they're going to be fined for that. Yes. It's the same thing we did at Opera Square, where we pick samples of electrical cables and extension board and bulbs, and they failed. So the substandard products is flooding the market. That is why we have decided to up our game. A time will come, you might not even need to see us moving around. They will come themselves, and that is what we want to build. When everyone gets to know that, hey, if I don't come to GSA, they will come for me. So it's better for them to come and do the right thing. That's what we are trying to build, and that's what Professor Georgia J, the current Director General, has tasked me and my team to put that across. That the business community should be on the lookout. They should, because if they don't come to do the right thing, we'll come after them.
Because, for example, if I take this X natural mineral water here, you see it, you see on it, Food and Drugs Authority certification number. Then the Ghana Standards Authority, product of Ghana's embossment is also on it.
Yes.
So if you don't have this embossment on any product, does it seem to suggest that the product is inferior?
Yes. If it is local manufactured, you must have
this embossment on it.
Embossment.
Ghana Standards Authority, Republic of Ghana.
Yes.
Good.
If it is an imported product, we have what they call COC, Certificate of Conformity.
Okay.
So the goods that you are bringing, we have our port of entry. They will check that it conforms. I told you we are part of international bodies, ISO, ASO, and co. So based on the COC, we know that this product is good, and there will be this Ghana
the
seal on top of it. But if it's a local manufactured, the certification mark, this logo, will show that that goods have been certified by GSA. Yes, and it is good for human consumption. Yes.
Okay, so the bottle itself and the product inside the bottle itself is good for human consumption.
Yes, because even the bottle may come from a different company, and the water is from a different
company, right?
This bottle has been certified by GSA. Then the water has also been certified by GSA. So that's why I say we do almost everything. All those companies who are manufacturing bottles and they pass through our system. I don't want to mention their names. Yes, but we have been doing inspections on them. Yes.
But you said something about building materials, the standards they go through, and before it gets onto the market. Inferior iron rods ni bi amwa wo mujumedie ni ade. So what happens to those companies or produce those products now?
So you know why I'm laughing? Yeah. So I don't want to give what next GS is going to do.
Okay, your next line of action.
My next line of action.
Okay, you have something up your sleeves, right?
Of course, this is something that has come to our attention.
Good.
And we're pursuing it. The iron rod sector.
Iron rod sector, good.
Yes, the cement.
The cement sector too.
Yes, it's something that very soon you will see us on full action. We have written letters to some of them.
Yeah.
Asking them to convene a meeting for us to discuss and make sure that they do the right thing. If they fail, as I said, enforcement is always the last resort. So it is something that we are investigating, and we're taking actions on submarine approach. But when they fail, force must be applied. The law has to be applied. Yes, so it's something that we are.
No, but these are big manufacturing companies, and I wonder how, they come about putting out such products, inferior products, because from their point of entry, the checks need to be done. And if they get onto the market and people purchase them before the Standards Authority comes back to tell us, oh, these products are unwholesome or inferior, the harm might have already been done. Don't you think so?
Yes, it's true. That's why we always encourage the consumer. You see, there's a time that the consumer has to be responsible for him or herself.
The consumer.
We ask that, so I speak with you, we're in the process of developing an AI app that a consumer, when you pick a product, you can scan and it will tell you whether this product has gone through this. Yes. So we are in a way sensitizing and educating the Ghanaian consumer to be on the lookout. Not everything that is cheap is quality.
Yeah.
You understand. So we are trying to build a system. GSA, our numbers are not enough. We cannot be everywhere.
Yeah.
So we always encourage people to give us information, volunteer information. Where like they always say, if you see something, say something.
Yeah.
If you're in an area and you see there is the gate always open when a truck is coming and you close and you suspect something, it's important you give information out for us to check.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's how we can build this country. You understand? We have to be, because.
So you're encouraging whistleblowing.
Yeah, informants. Even the police service. Look at the police service numbers.
Yeah.
They still need more informants. It's informants that give police information. When you hear police talk about a tip off, it's an informant information. Because the criminal gang has become so sophisticated that unless you have an insider, you will not get to know what is happening. And this product I talk about, because of profit and all that, it's like a cabal. If you don't have an informant to give you certain information, no matter what you do, it will take a long time, and by then the harm has been done. So we encourage consumers to volunteer.
Obismi Musa about inferior prints, fabrics on our market. Amanfo could be free China, Bani Adena. Omo Kantamanto. They see say most of the fabrics, omu chadeba inferior. And what's the Standards Authority doing about it? Has it come to your attention?
Ghana Standard Authority will test almost everything.
You test almost everything.
Everything, and you see, we don't also want to make it look like every product somebody. You cannot use your eye to determine what is inferior or not. Yes, you can't just use your eye and say, "Oh, this fabric there is
but
inferior."
People have experience, so
yes,
you can test a product and tell you say this is an inferior product.
But when it comes to court, will you be able to prove? You need evidence, laboratory evidence. That's why we don't act based on your instincts.
Okay.
So if you suspect that something is inferior, bring for us to test. Let's have a document to prove that it has gone through a testing lab that has confirmed that this product is substandard. If not, before we realize the whole market, there will be chaos. Somebody will just see, this one there is fake.
Yeah.
You understand?
Obiso the about say most of the washing powders on the market. Ubu no ma kutwe free China ba. Na omo di aba be GF, but udi go nsu ma empu ahuro. Ni nyina no mahwe na aba be go system nim.
I don't think we should be targeting Chinese and making look. Chinese, they also have standards. That's why we have to up our game and make sure that our standards are maintained.
China for no standards.
Of course, if Chinese are manufacturing to Europe, they standard. If they are manufacturing to American, they have standard. So Ghana too, we also have to up our game. That if they are bringing anything from China, it should meet our standard. And that's what we are trying to develop and maintain. That not any boiler that Ghana is going to accept. We have standards. You understand? So this washing powder and we as I indicated, it is not something that you use your naked eye to declare a product as a substandard. It must have been tested through our labs for us to confirm, and we'll see whether they meet the parameters You understand? Because there are bases to declare product substandard.
But Clement.
Yes, sir.
As all the technicalities area or who.
No, they be.
Nipa na koto washing powder or they go in sume no wasan in some pusem we huru ba kukrama. We see anu see fan collab.
Maybe for all you know on the product label they've indicated what foam or whatever is supposed to do.
Okay. The quantity you need before you get
you understand? So like this water I'm holding, you see that there's composition, what it contains.
Yeah.
So for all you know, they've indicated it. This is what you need. Maybe you need 1 liter of this to get a foam of this.
Out of
you understand? Yeah. So I mean, on what basis will you declare that product as a substandard? You understand? Yeah.
So are you trying to say yes? Say yen mum nebia. Young kind products need to know the composition well and understand it, but if you are then we just claim it's an inferior product.
Of course. So even so, GSA, when we look at GSA, some of the parameters has to do with labeling. In fact, when you go to the market, there are some products when you pick it, it's just plain. No label, which is wrong. Every product must have a label.
Yeah, every product must have a label.
The manufacturer, date of manufacturing, the composition of it must have those basic parameters. Understand? But if you go in the market and the product is Sakura, no, we cannot confirm that it is good for the human consumption.
All right, Mami, activate the phone lines and let's see if we can get a little feedback from our listeners. Almost sharing 80 and nano pay. Pamcho number near 0208 984 166. Strictly on this conversation. Or question be our person or dema ura kubati. And now what suggestion be our person or debois this conversation. The line is activated 0208 984 166 and now 025 668 5090. Mami fa call away. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. I'm Francis. I'm calling from Adekobi.
Patronya will try now. What's your name, Sam?
Francis again. Hello.
Yeah, Francis. Patronya also free. Abokobi. What's your point, Mitio?
My point is the thing is that 12 pump and a gas. Yeah, almost check on and because you say a soft standard. Almost my correctly.
So there are fuel pumps.
Fuel pumps and gas pumps.
Okay.
Almost my the correct weight. And I say so. I think this one say Nyama is outside Eban. That almost conformity. If I conformity now or more everything, we didn't know why you are penalty. You are man, I am right, and I say, and you're right. So thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. Onubusa about conformity and also fuel and gas pumps. Onufu say, I say, almost short change amount for me. But hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Pacho, how are you?
Yeah, I'm Pacho. My friend is Dinah. My friend is Pram.
Dinah, it's you.
Yeah, my Pacho. My program now, of course, was XYZ, no. And I'm said we contribute to yeah, Edisa, Food and Drugs Authority for no. Never the brave with Joshua. Example, tomatoes, tasty some. Any other tomatoes be brave with Joshua. You say, and yet, tomatoes be in. Me, what Fababa, a Juma or tasty some. Na owobe ose owobe bia omo make say tomatoes no na oma ye hu say esam any color any niema no wode mix sa niema no na be bia wo mix wo no eduma wura no ye China fo no one busuafo e na wo ho wo ma obi anko ho ba oye guy na tan so won wo di huma nti no wan fa san ko fo e na ko be bia wo mix sa niema no na me person ni bisa say anye bia gana authority for no den wo mu ye fa sa anye mai so ebi wo ho so much no say 7 tomatoes ni 7% so pe ene wo ba wo ko mu no hwe ni esam kwan wo di ye so anye na no ama say yari bedre busu o mai ni say bi ye ni na say ya ni ti ha mi ni ukase ko ho so ti manya 500 na doctor for no ye hwehwe mo say ba niema na ye di no ɛna de saa yare ɛbrɛ yɛn ɛna baako nso ka ho ɛyɛ ɔnga nso ɛsɛe mmarima no papapapapa sɛ woba prampram kurom ha wɔn a wɔtontɔn dɔko no nyinaa ɔnga ɛna wɔn de yɛ mako no ɔtwi mako no a na wɔde tin tomato si ɛyɛ sam tomato yi ne nka sɛ tin tomato sam tomato ɛno na wɔde yɛ na wɔde ɔnga afra nti sisi ama yare nkoa na ɛwɔ wiase ha ɛna afei nea ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa ɛyɛ drinks nketenkete yi a wɔyɛ wɔ man mu drinks yi nyinaa sisi ama mmɔfra nyinaa nya diabetes wo prevent wo ba sɛ mo nnom koraa kyinkyini a abɔfra no pɛ sɛ ɔnom nti sisi mmɔfra no nyinaa nya yare ne wɔ man mu ɛna afei biscuit bi no so a wɔde ba ɔman mu nso no yare nko a sugar nti mesrɛ mo bisa Food and Drugs Board Authority for the then wɔyɛ.
All right, Ma Yadasipa, I'm saying what raise a very important point about products nibi or say tomato paste nibi or tomato nankasa composition no very minimal, but we see the summer one near one color and they yare be bra yesu no ejuna niema ye credible memu no dodo na edi enya yemfa call we we'll get back to Mr. Kubati no address mo consensus na mamo. Hello, good morning.
Hello, fine morning.
Yes sir, mpacho whining.
Evangelist in Kasa Free Committee 22 Tema.
Yeah, Dennis Bacho you yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you are doing a very good job. A very good job, honestly. God bless you, Power FM. Mostly the Nigerians, there are millions in town now with fake goods called the Igbo meat. I went to them and bought a mudguard for my bike. Immediately I see this mudguard, just touching it where it cracked. I went to the shop. Could you believe they were laughing at me? So I asked the guy, I don't look like their father, and I see in Nigeria for long. I said, when you are bringing Igbo meat to Ghana, you know, they look at us as if we don't know anything, as if we are novice. So, in fact, I even wanted to go to the police station, but something was telling me, will it be their job? I even wanted to come to your station. So I'm much happy that you brought this program. All the shopping here, they have the fake goods, more than millions of these things. Sometimes they laugh at us. God bless you. If you can do something about it, I'll be happy.
All right, thank you very much. My for last two calls now, if you remember now, Ora Clement Kubati, may address some of my concerns, you know, and we're looking at standards. Any products are credible, man, you know, Mwami who said, do not inferior. I'm a crowd the mommy kind in a menu super drinksy. Do na ye crabba and see a crabba. So you ask yourself, until when a check name flow no, and here who's okay, so drink with the abrobe, so you drab your Ghana, and Tibet may be your Ghana. Where just your cockrebi free Dubai, Asia, how the bagana. At times you wonder, say, I didn't quanti. And so no, Nina Abium, and Moon ya come Yenny Kran will have over 500 different brands of rice. But copper to test, no, Nabe Bruni, the same product, packaging in Kwanessan. All right, my mince call away. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, I'm Pacho Whining.
But the don, Mala, Kokufu, the first Takadi.
Yeah, Kokuta, Dim Pacho, you too.
Yeah, food and government free one man soon or so. However, you do one check and talk, 1 minute to be another victim, and some I check what can't change. Well, you look at the what happened, with your arm in Chelsea. Last 8 years, no time change to be what I don't know, then Pano. There, you was quoted. But one can't change there, so I can't a final date wrong. Also, when I talk to the bed, every time I did have a fan, can you tell me about different one? Oh, and then you know, wash armor, I didn't give you the answer, what about the check? Yeah, about the sister, and told them, bush running. The gun, which I didn't see the man from the somehow not crowd the gun now.
All right, Monkafra, I'll not say roofing sheets. I'm say a coated, double coated roofing sheets, but in near free in Sio talk a crime chance and dining in Asha see a renaching. Young for last caller, then we are done with your bits now. Ora Clement, M1 and 70B Anomaya. Do you have a last caller waiting? Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. Mpacho.
Nana, so Kumasi.
Nana, that's it. You.
Mpacho, Mama Yankan of Krenche. That standard authority for and a food and gas authority for no clear. Omun Yajuma be our Ghana. Omun Yajuma, almost your office in 1 year. Ajuma Yasu and office in 1 year. As all come on chain so off. Any factories, you know, from a blue how what good sample that bro. I'm what testify with Adene. Now, so no factory on Ankasano, and yet the idea of cost war. It's also Moko. Factories. Any stores room,
but your products ben are more concerned with whom?
Products are more concerned with whom ASR in tomatoes name Maggie year. In fact, the idea said the kind of American or the some needs a lot of continue in Norman Fafa. Oh no, ASR, let me know foreigners free on my back. Now, I'm be dealing with Basabasa, normally a brand new user. And import your Kakrumpa, a friend almost saying, Hepa near Tony, they should check them well. What I say? Hepa Draxia, Buan, so you are just fine, a coso. Let be a drawback, a bit master, maybe 15, 20. They should check them very well. But
let's not confuse ourselves. We are looking at standards. Standards authorities are also a share. Say food and drugs as well urban meet the necessary standards. And then your food and drugs authority na waha, Ghana standards authority na waha. But a doma bem said duanimpo ne de kan anoa e meet a required standard. Send beya a nipan kunku di enkonkoya. Into munsam ni bi amu raise about a year canned tomatoes. Any other spices no I think say valid Mr. Kubati I think say a few comments and I don't know can you help them out?
Yes, so the first caller was talking about gas and fuel pumps and their products.
Yeah,
GSA what we do in terms of this OMCs, the fuel pumps, we do calibration services.
Okay.
We yes, even though we have the laboratory to test the product,
the quality of
product, it is MPA that does that. But when it comes to the delivery, if you are going to buy for let's say 100 CDs and you suspect that they are giving you 95 CDs, that is where we come in.
Okay.
So when you go to every fuel pump or any gas station, you will see that we have a sticker, the green sticker, GSA pass.
Okay.
If you see that one pass, look at the date and see whether it is a current date or it has expired.
A green sticker written on it, GSA
pass green.
Ghana Standards Authority pass.
It means our men have been there, they've calibrated and is supposed to deliver the right amount.
Okay.
Sometimes we can even go there and after we leave, these four pump guys, they have their way
to do their recalibration
on their own. Yes. So if you're a consumer and you go to buy fuel and you suspect that they've cheated you, every fuel station should have a 10 canister can by it.
Yeah.
So you can demand for that. Demand that they should pump to see.
The manual,
Yes. You can
pumping.
See Philly. If the 10 liter can, if they pump 10 liter, will it be at the
same level?
Same level.
Okay.
And so if you have cause to believe that you are being cheated, that's what you should do. But when it comes to a product, it is MPA. That is the amount.
The quality of the fuel you are buying. Okay. Good.
Yes. I think the second caller also talk about tomato paste and those things. Those things are clearly within the domain of FDA. Even though we set a standard and we give it to FDA as a regulator to enforce the law. We develop a standard for almost everything.
The standards meaning you check on the composition, the ingredients
yes,
that are put into the can.
The can.
Okay.
But when it comes to the abuse or whatever, it falls within the FDA framework. They're supposed to enforce it. So when you see most of the time, you see approved by FDA, by FDA. Yes. So when they have issues with, that's why food and drugs.
Yeah.
It falls within FDA. They're supposed, they are the regulators in terms of such things. So tin tomatoes, spaghetti, pure water, and all those things. It falls within the FDA domain.
Drinks,
yes, that's within FDA domain. Yes. I think the other caller was complaining about Nigerians and things at Abuso Kain selling substandards products. You see, as I've indicated, we don't want to get to the realm of conjecture and guesswork. Because you have bought something and maybe I don't know how it is being used. Sometimes you can even go and buy a brand new car. And you when you move up from the showroom, maybe some 100 or 50 kilometers, it has a problem. It can be a manufacturing defect. And there are some instances if you bring the product back and they check and they see that it's abuse. So if you go and buy a mudguard, your road is no good. And instead of you to ply the road in a conscious manner, you are doing rainbow side driving. So if you have a problem, how do you come and say this because that product is fake? That's what sometimes it's due to abuse. But if you have genuine concern, you bring such product to GSA for us to test. It is only when we test that we can confirm that this product it doesn't meet the required standard. You understand? Okay. Then I think the
roofing sheets. No?
Yeah, the roofing sheets. You see, most of these roofing sheets, iron rod cement factories, they've come for certification from GSA. But there's also instances where people bring what we call golden sample. So when they come to GSA, they look for the good one. You understand?
The one that will get them the pass.
The pass.
But when it comes to the mass production,
then they go. So that's why we have post-factory inspection. So we do post-factory inspection. You understand? And if we get to realize that you are producing substandard product and you're using our standard mark, we have the right to suspend your license or even to revoke it under Section 38 and Section 39 of GSA Act 2022, Act 1078, Section 38 and 39. We can suspend your license or even cancel it outright. Because that have been deception and using our mark wrongly. Because you can't come to GSA and we'll give you the license and you put our logo there, then you go and be doing substandard product. That would have been very offensive and comes with a heavy fine. So things like this, that's why I say it's a country that we are building. You understand? If you go and buy a product and you feel that the product is compromised, you feel cheated, bring us a sample. Let's test or even report to us. Then we can do factory inspection, and when we do factory inspection, we can sample those products and do testing. Based on the test report, then we can move in. You understand?
Beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful. To say baby a mobile next to there on can say. But I mean, inferior building materials. They should be where.
They should be on the lookout. They should be on the lookout. Because we have sent them notice, and they are aware. If they are listening to this program, they are aware. We've sent them notice. To do the right thing.
So you be coming undercover.
Yes. Yeah. This is a submarine approach.
What's your say?
Yes, but when the push becomes tough, the law will take its course.
Of course,
the law is the law.
The law is the law.
So when they don't comply with the directive that the Director General has given to them, we will make sure that the whole world will hear of them.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Pamcho Clement Kubati, a manager with the Ghana Standards Authority. I'm saying, Komeno, to me, na ya de kakra so aboyenko to dream. Ya koye nim no ya behwe how we'll be able to, gather all the necessary substandard or inferior goods on the market. Now, for the aquacotu or many mabuso, say, then cranny be with our mayimu. Intianopedia Bedanase for appearing on our show this morning. Clement Kubati, manager with the Ghana Standards Authority, on ABA about standards, standardization, and the need to be on the lookout for inferior goods because baby a papa on so na boni kakra so bata home. Mr. Clement, finally, what message do you have to share to the public? You said you understaffed, so you need more hands on board, right?
Yes, I think almost every institution needs staff because Ghana is big. If you have about 1,200 or so staff.
So are you in all the 16 regions? Do you have regional offices?
We have regional offices.
Do you have district offices?
Oh no, unfortunately we don't have.
You don't have. You are not at the district level, but you are at the regional levels.
Regional levels. Yes.
Right.
So look at the number of Ghanaians. We're about 35 million Ghanaians and maybe 1,200 staff. You understand what I'm talking about?
Adequate,
yes. So my last words is to thanks to Professor Georgia J, Director General, and the board chairman, Honorable Hudu Muktari. It takes leadership, bold leadership, to give this kind of go ahead. Yes, because there are times that you can do all your intelligence gathering, all your investigation, but the leader, if it doesn't give you the go ahead, you can't do anything. So it is bold leadership, and where we are going to, a time will come. You don't even need to hear of GSA. because they will be doing the right thing. Yeah. Because they know that the big brother is up there and is watching them.
Good.
I also want to give some shout outs to my friend at Bibiani. They say if I come to this program and I don't mention their name, I'll be in
What's so special about them?
Yes, these are my friends. I was working with them at Bibiani.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, his name is Henry Opare Eje.
Henry Opare Eje.
Julius, I always call him Pablo. Then Boache Super. A special one also to my team in Greater Carriageen.
Great.
They've been fantabulous. They've given us the full support. I want to thank them all. And to my main man Godwin Aduna, who is the PA of the Director General. I thank you all. And for our consumers, I encourage them. Anything you want to buy, any product you want to buy, look for GSA certification mark. It is a testament of quality, safety, and value for money.
Okay.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much for appearing. So that's Clement Kubati, Manager, Ghana Standards Authority. Now we'll be talking about some good news, right? You better not say no pay or buy.
Oh yeah.
Hello, Ghana. Payday is here. Stand a chance to win instant cash prizes on Review Scratch for Win. Up to 100,000 Ghana cedis to be won today. Get ready to play Review Scratch for Win to win big on TV XYZ. Stop scrolling and start winning. It's simple. Dial *850*6# on all networks. Choose your card type and select your lucky card for a chance to win big. Play with at least 5 Ghana cedis or more. You could win up to 100,000 Ghana cedis in cash prizes instantly. Yes, you heard right. 100,000 Ghana cedis in cash prizes. Don't miss out on the chance to win big. Dial *850*6# to play now. Review Scratch for Win. Scratch if you can. Maybe casting power. You must be 18 years and above to play. Terms and conditions apply. This game is regulated and approved by the NMA of the Caritas Government.
Hey, Mido. Not why you possess on Okwano.
Of course, 7 and 7 and situation. It's me, sorry.
I got me free markets buy. And I'm a 3P like me say the braille. Sanumbi, Asana water. New Yana Sawada.
3P garlic mix.
Mamma said to Mosu Sunny. Nasra garlic papa be
and now, Madame Fukofin Poka to them say, he work natural health. One day, and he will be by a friend 3P garlic mixture. Now, a month or two to Busuan, and yes, and to what?
Say you did deny no. You give it me about, and sister 3P garlic mixture. That would be a bomb pine.
So when you soon so bonny dear for a drone one. Bon health provider a money and now FDA our next 50 apples.
Fred Piwak our 024-89-288-24 and 020-100-0021.
FDA Aji a dreading crack.
Stops until the job is done. Turn your home and business into an internet highway and experience the revolution of working and playing without limits. Visit broadband.mtn.com.gh to sign up for MTN Fiber for home and business today.
Stay back and stay safe. National Petroleum Authority ebo bibia kokose se fuel tank enya kwenhia na dania menko ho nkwaye wadwen se onkosesa petrol anafa ngono na afenso menye wadwen se wo ben fuel tank enya kwenhia ne ho akwa kodwetwa videos ana pictures na petrol anafa ngo wenso uhia ko mu a enye sunsu asobone ewo apomodensem so fango so ewo ahometinti no enfom so kitu ebi ebetumi amaja tom amana say wom eba ne saa nipa dodo timi fam hyehye ehwe mo nkwa ema ejapade dodo na nso esei aya fredum je dwumayefo ana posifo no mo mehwe nso ano wutumi nso efre National Petroleum Authority ewo 0302 550 380 kaise wonkwa wo hoi ehu hia bebre esen sa fangono kokoboi National Petroleum Authority ene de bro.
Real Estate Limited. What's that? Some papa biabo. Mama na papa. Brother, sister. Atina mafufi acha dodo. Mama odan ka okra boso na we maju. Boom. Onu ti the major real estate for say. Wo bre na so de wala be ye fiera. Wala kasa Sudan. Anchor. Me se so sika ko banko fi bi mo nji nzo. Na san ko wasa so de ke ye dwuma wasana bo aka ho. E mi ti bra major real estate. Na nyem be din komo. Sika ka krebu batase. Yes spreading kind mo 1 year na tuaka. Nsase ni na so wo krom. Osan so ya lofole. Make sure fofofo. Awe wurade umpe we na Penny. Ever say about time. If you're Side Hill Royal City, Side Hill Golden City, Hobart Crystal City, Hobart Ebenezer City, Obam Mango City, Obam Royal City, and Obam Driver City. Sure, it's a city no litigation free. No longer fully registered. Say your full payment. Get your 5 bags of cement and 200 pieces of blocks free. Only to frame one from a 2 free. Estate Limited.
Kofi guys, Eddie,
Also, na nipa brave inside na mundress na enkono na abochoko wo wankone ya.
Oh, you home family bakokra. Ma hospital kra ma e ka chem se malaria. Malaria nrusu man no.
Also the Eka Edu Herbal Clinic. Hey, malaria, Mobeto Neta. Would the Rubia Bawafan Edek Malakio mixture? Mamma Binano. Malaria Betani. Fever Betani. Edek Malakio mixture. Genum no Omoto.
Edek Malakio. And you are ding. It's malaria, papa. Edek Malakio betimi fever no. It's a hamme.
Edek Malakio mixture.
A Bema or Numa Tosun.
Edek Malakio mixture. Hey, papa.
Inti bi moja mhu sa wo 3D ansa na wa fa 3D edu.
Apemfo abata wo manufo ne kwada wo ne fiedum yenu nka ho. Edek enkwa FDA ahwehwe sa edwadie krato yi mu agya tum se eye. Malaria be
na wasi afado na poso ne se ne esi kono a me gidi say ye rajo mahama ni 4 years no enkwa wie a 2028 December ne de na ne opeso ye oman na wa ye sa amoro so kra no ande na opeso ye ne de abaye sa wo hwe se ne ane me ekoso sector bia bibi koso sector bia ni ho abeti makase we de ye jato ukwa education and infrastructure ene nioma omo ye wo honom unka enya bi enti no kakra ebenya ya mesese se ade ba ko ya complain ni wo ya party members no a ya di party no e ba power no na am so mahu se speed ni ya akọ eja ye we chiri speed na no e dey mayen aha enti no ye be koso ana ya sre especially ya free ho grassroots for no good. Because grassroots obetima won kran so na so kan grassroots obetima awosoro so na wo kan grassroots ye kan grassroots ye na ye frɛ ye ho grassroots for no ye be hwɛ sɛ ye be koso na ye nya abotre e de ama aban yi na me de me gidi sɛ niama oman yi e de obampani de atoto akwan mu wo man yi mu no sɛ de etie bia chakra by the end of the year no ye be hu sɛ e be create more employment ama anasa avenues ebe me yetimi ade employment ana asa ne ankofo bi ka se omo aban yi ba omo de omo personal way no omo nyanya yi bia me gidi se no so etimi kofoma na che se ba bia ayede aye kama na mo gidi se afi nko na wie ye ne de pressure ne bi ebe kofoma
but lawyer boyen on say wo de oye lawyer ni mapanti no wo a better understanding of issues when it comes to litigation yes mo ba no ora no na mujina na Betty de babeji to me no ba asa mo ba no ora na to nsuom e dia na ekoso yi Barbara
na yekohia wa yie na se no eye ndc for mo ba ho ene MPP for na ayese achinye bi eya aba se MPP for no person mo kire se ye ni bibia against them ntinya ade e betimi de obia akwakotum ana ebetimi aye obia bibia ena ndc for no asa mo kan ya ma ndc for ni bi egitum se niema se ne niema esi kona se ni da so obi anyede eni ho na emom no se wonim emra ne se ne hyehyeye esitie no a sabi impredu asa mitiwei se meka me o mabetra me studio he na me sore kona so bibi da ha ayira na wugidi se me nko ana maba ha ntimi na mafa police fo ntimi me fa me no mo fa me nkoto je e ma ne yi eye den agise hwehwemu ye den ekoso na hwehwemu no e ho na asem ne wo de wadwene mu ne unyansam ne bibia mu no minu aba bra e na afa me sikai wo no nko ana aba ha e betimi aba se me ba ha ko ye no obi ba ha wo anhu no anasa obi nkura di nkan ba ha ma anhu no wanhu na sa na me ba enam se wo ugidie mu no me nko ana maba ha nti no wo be wa adwen se conclusively no e was say by this time na ya chime na de bi ade me kan se de be ya homete pa ne se ye be pre ho na ye de mpanimfo bi akwa giragina court ne be wi ase ne ntimi anfo obia emra ni obia ne omunyina be fo mu ho adi enu mo mbe ya asem kese pa de amagana me ko ye wogidie se dwurim de e bi akoso na dwurim ne ya ade bi a uhwehwem no wanya abotre na wanya the evidence crime so evidence ne ene ye game no adanse a wo de be kwa akodi no wanya ntobo ase na wa moaboa wo ho yie na opre wo ho court na se utira anya yi a enu mom no be ma nipa na ye den afa ne ho adi ko e mra se eyese nipa pimpim a omoye criminals ebe form ho adi esin say ye di nipa ba ko a oye innocent ebe kwa akoto jail because of that in criminal process no eya na e so ye very careful say na wo ye wo ne ma no sebi impredu asa ye wo abonten no ebra na ye wo opposition no information na nkofo ede mayen enti sa information na ye gina so a ye di ekeka enema bi bubo mu a ehu se nipa binom adi dwurima na so mo de o man ya fakwan bi so a eye kro no bo ne ketase hye enema bi wo mu e wose ye mu yi sansem na no se ye wa aba mu ebetimi aba se de nipa ne bre no odi asama odi bre na krata ne ye tintintin enti krata ne ye tintintin na wose wutimi ya na okikan bo mu ama ne ye se ne a odi ko gina emra ni mu a ebe ye yi eno no it take more time saying eyi na ebi asam na nipa ne be ka kire na so we hade a MPP for e wo mu say wo mu de wo ba wo mu jeli and this for that is true ye we achachuchikata afi be mu na o mai president Kufuor etin mi de ne kwatum e ya afi be mu a ye we Kufuor start in presidency 2001 January ekosi bresen ansana yewura chikata ne Victor Salome Moani sam enumpo na ye nyina ye nim se na justice ne ye de anye ankose ne a wo se nka criminal cases ye no ewi ase no se wo hu ya charge omo di bo omo no mo drop ni na no mo kofa causing financial loss to the state because I be impredu asa the fact so obi kites kan nkyere se ye obi sika no akowia so what the mention as and I said the fact say obi wadwene o so obi akowia sika doesn't necessarily mean say nipa na nti e was the evidence kyerɛ say nipa no sika no aye kasa ayira no ene say sika we enti sa wanya careful a be wi ase no na ontumi nya bibia nyina so nka say nipa asmasi sika no wi a na mo na be kwa akoye causing financial loss to the state na wa hwe ya enya akoye causing financial loss to the state nso a e honom no na akoye judge in discretion enti wa anya careful a wo besan bu atenchia enti na wo se wonya abotre na enti na MPP na anu ya de o mu free power omo so omo ba power right from ada o mu take over o mu ye dede midimia me nua be ma pagni Dr. Puni be example e de ba asem na o man kan fa no e wi o mu start ye kro mo say $400 million bi de wa tam sika no e de ko according to him no ni fie mu be ransaki ni fie betutu ni emaso ne ma be be okra ne ma me ni ade nyina akra omo ko ho ko tutu form he say odisika na kwa akosie ho ba bia edu so omo ko court no sa $400 million no omo se wa fa no eno de appear wo charge ni mu ba bia for 8 good years abanti mi afa doctor yen some omo ka good Dr. Puni so but ena mo say na evidence bia ni we kire say wadi say adwuma ni ntino for 8 years ni na omo ntima anye ne ena ne onenam ne baby eno nkire say MPP for ni ndi bone de me pesa me kire na ne say ye beka say obi aye bone na ye fa ni nkotum no ontimi nkasa wa aban na wasu nti o fa na de na ye dai akotu prison e wa say wo de ne fa mra kwan so na nipa no obeka asam kire wa na odi document bi bra wo abra na ye wo opposition mu say asemasi aye ABCD minim say wa ye ene ye ni aban mu e bi kura wo frɛ ne say o medi adanse na sorry ene ye wa aban mu a wo hia evidence no edi nipa no akwa bia o se odi ni gina no sa nipa no a obeka asam ni kire wo no e bia wo frɛ no kra so media dance a o ma enye se asam no kan no oboa o na emum enfa ne se dia me no ba bia ya tu anamo afri aba medu ha sei over 24 years na me ni wa ye adwuma enti no e bia se na me ho akire me e wo asem bi mu makodi boni bi na wo na wasa wo di evidence ne ba e bia nimfiti ase ne de ubakasa wo de evidence ne beba na mom udadwene na ukai anamo bi ayokofa bi ne ntam a afi ubonsa na wo twetwe ho mi rain so ani da so say wo de Desmond so ani da so say wo de evidence ne ye de bre no watimi de babra ye de akotum ana so de babra ko gina court no watimi ye di na sem na ebo no a ye de na akotum afi wo so evidence wo twetwe na ase enti na afi Desmond aye abeye in the corner onim de onye enti o say Desmond to ne bo na ono ankasa kakra na wo de ma no of se obetresia kwa baby obetimi akodu ono ankasa benya say evidence no na watimi de abo me charge enya sa obapre wo ho na wako ye hwa abanya abawi apart from military government aban bia ni ono mo a waba power within 1.5 years wa prosecute obi adna kotu ebi si da na meboa enti ni na ya abotre because I anya careful a criminal case ebi timi travel 20 years eso se nipa no wadi bone nko ade a ne ho be den ebeka adwam ofa ne ho ni na mo so wanya abotre na wankeka ne ma nsi ani mu ye na because there's pressure on you enti na duru maybe aya na ya me decide attorney general na boafo no pressure yedi mu omu nyina no manya abotre unti say omu rush gidigidi bia yi eyasa you make more mistakes pressure na wo so no ebe ma wa ye mistakes bia afi obehu say yedi asam no court abon say bi crap charges are prefer against nipa na wrong charges e was say o withdraw charges na so ade fofra but na be say bi ho no mo a yedi ne court yes ya jano
the buffer stock guy dey say
ye jano a opi amontia ya sa ache no because and say man fresh charges we say sa charges na we born no ukọ sa kwan no a wa he obenya ne ho afa di na so wadi boni nti e was say we drop sa drop charges na kese bibia ni ne ho bio nti e was say court ni jano na mom wo charge foforo ade be boni nti opi a utimi sa ache no ade charge foforo na abono so nti e be sra say yensusu na yemma attorney general any na pamfo mu di dwuma no yesusu mu pressure because some impressed say can craft my you so we time attorney general say no ankasa obey attorney general or starting even though ora no mo wo nyoma ni bi wo ho no mo a they need to build on and so no matimi e their prefer charges against the headquarters enam ne ekosunti ebrano bia no ye tu yan safre attorney general ene ne security for no yoko ni ade no say omoma ye hu anamon no babia omatu aduru say de ebe ya ebe ma yeso ye hu ne yeko entim so obeha unta hu say national officers no dodo na ka sa asem ni bi say ye hu hwe because at every point in time no ebremu esemu bia no omoma ye briefing on dia ekoso ema yehu anama wa mutu nti ye be stress se de medi nkan kaye no de be ha adwen pa ne sa attorney general ne nkrofo be pre wo mo no mo be court no me jai nkrofo bi ama ma form ho adi nti ye nya abotre no mo build case a omo de omo ko gina court you know say case we die
solid evidence prosecution
we dey call prosecution say de tie bia no bone na nipa na di no and your mind was say crime no ka say unim poebia say operation recover all loot no doesn't necessarily mean say e be chichi mu na ayede akogum ade ani bi okra betimi age afri nipa ne say wasa dey because say recover loot enti betimi recover ne ma ne bi betimi apekwan abefa so a say abaya asase na nipa na fa betimi age asase na free ne nsem na asan be di aban ho na aban de dwuma di instead say ubaka say ukwa prosecute nipa na o de no akwa wa hwa na we nya
sa grassroots fund on bezo hu se nipa da je
but emre no enuru senia say ye that desperate na ebinum so kra ho ma o kan not say nipa na nkasa na o kan asem no on sheda anti issues na se tia na mo so maboa na machechire mu ayede akire o mu because abi impre as I say na ya chichi o mu gu mu aka nye ne so obi gina ba bia o kasa no the fact say obi wa criminal case doesn't mean so ontimi nkasa until Ghana ya mra ne say until say court ebe kasa nipa ni difo no onifo wo de wadwen mu ti onim die mu nyina no ofi say odifo but court on canton en kansa ampa kwadu ide abo no di ho fa onifo nje ta nipa no ho kwan se bebia ogina pese wo kan bia no kasa bi o kasa na mo na bi kura na ne kasa tenten na wo kan eno na be sa ade da koto na na kasiem
no so ho
so what dem mention ono obakasa kansa ma fe no yi nsam a eni wo se nko kan na no yi ye
pi no ko su o court nyina ne sa ne ma
so what enya amotre
no I'm Deputy General Secretary for the NDC lawyer Barbara Sewa Samoa and no pay what PA studios are no for this one-on-one conversation. But lawyer, I'm still on you because you are a lawyer. Recently, I say more by and as a more tolerant and a man for free speech. More come more shiny ade. What do you make of recent arrest? A man for Anoakuyu or Mokan? Emrano Aswa woman. Who is saying?
Minya. Why adwuma why ache? You can free speech. It doesn't mean say asembia upebia ready. Utimika. Say nipa dodo na no misinterpret free speech say de upe bia utimika. Asem bia ubeka bia ho e wo consequences. Sabi imprediasa. Abrantie bia kwatena radio so say NDC for chi obi bia mu a obekwa akoshi NDC of NDC chi echeche nkrofo.
Debi.
NDC chi obi a. Enti say wo bia wa no a wo kan asem no NDC for wo kwan say e man police for becho. Because your party office who here yi enti I don't know ya chiwa o si free speech. Ya say penufo bienu na edi nkomo na ba. Ku say free speech 2000 ebra era kufa na era jeje elu free akonya so a. U say sa tam na nkofo study da o say free speech.
Yeah, am for kufa pray be pray.
Pray ni ade no si o call onu obi o kasa sa say free speech okay. So what's free speech there? And so who's a free slapping? So yeah, oh yeah, free speech like Tiamia.
Good, Miss Mama free slap.
Miss Mama free slap. Yeah, Sambia na beti me akanka say free speech. To say what you meet funny pa. No what to know since when did that become free speech? Man penny am passe yera Nana Akufo-Addo mampani da watwam kwani eko or what power no na NDC for criticize no ya no mo de Samijamfi example ubetimi abo tape Samijamfi e ka kire president Akufo-Addo so ye wudini or funny ni made ubetimi abo bi
there be
ye impini say just say some people are me na read so repeat
it made panyan
and so what I say how did that become a free speech Dana Sassam, Ubetimi abo video as Sami Janfi was criticizing Akufo-Addo's policies. And then Yama Oya Enye na Jumunik Ketasi who quines a woka. So if he say President Tuana mo be wa o mine. And now what dream ebetimi de Ketasi share any proye aba. Okwaka obia ni one mo obeka Kasabo ede. I show you. Now mo wutimi kwatina that your friend is saying commander of the Ghana Armed Forces. Now what you want now threaten no ono anya ohwe kura ne men no yeden e wo ho ono anya threat o say free speech na me kura me ti o threaten me say man fa ho ni enti no ye nuanom no a omo si omo de afa no omo ti free speech no omo fa Ghana constitution no mo po obi mani interpret what free speech is and kire omo free speech e kire say wo ho kwan say de wa bibi ikoso ana wo wa dwene kire obi ano wo ho kwan say wo ye den wo ka na anya say wo kwa library obi anya say wo ko twantwa to obi ko defame obi say wo ye free speech na wo wie na wo ko nya asem a ye say wo kan obi Kasabo a say me I don't even want to go to the tangent of nipa omo MPP for ye den e chichi wo mo at the time and no more power because Omako can't send be other until Memuanum na you're suspecting for say yes will be kita bread knife yes will koyeku bread knife obi only security background be a kita bread knife or your doctor kita bread knife yanchi na ko tuma na nwu prison say alpha treason charges in amono up to today do they have any evidence and na chere say nipa no kra ko hia ba bi ono obi ko diku hu nkomo aso so say omo cheni ko tuma papa ni wo prison I don't know manya na man uncle say free speech into or kwan so no so tena baby aye meeting. But I don't want to go on that tangent. But what a person man for who say even the so-called free speech responsibility e den e wo ho na consequences so ye den e wo ho. So wo ka obi asem na wan kan yo o no so e wo ho kwan say o don famra kwan so. E na wo ko threaten obi ana wo ko ka asem e defame obi a ana wo ka asem e border on security a police for ho kwan so mo be chew enti ande say wo kasa no ahwe kasa mu ye so wo feel say wo de wo free speech a e wo so wo say baby a free speech end no e ho no ma na arrest so ye den e gina e ho na arrest so gina enti wo tra free speech na arrest so be ye den e be so mu and as for that one me de say wo betina ho atretim obi na Ghana ha ya si o mu nya ma ne nkanya hwe na mahu ana de kro na si afemi ebeka say say fa ni serious ananke there be police for be ja omama yo omadwuma obi obeka say omu fee say it borders on the security of the state bi omu ho kwan say omu che no eno de nya de obi abe intimidate obi ami abeka say wo ye de omu ya omu po omu nya parliament ko omu soro omu ngu street so omu ntimi ntu omu nkrofo so for say ubetimi aka asem bi a wo pe na emum enka ma ne ntrahye na say nipa no kama ne trahye dia arrest so gyina ho twen
lawyer Barbara Sewa Samoa na enanu fiaden na kodua edi domanim de petition come chief justice a judge na otna court so court 9 odi abronye a bail na asem no refuse bail no say chief justice twinason of course minority leader say ono there oni any recognition at the judge no oni buo the man on he even wonders the kind of legal course or the be judge. You are a member of the Ghana Bar Association, Barbara.
Thank you. In the past, Obi Akokasa asem we be my head na ko gina court say contempt ana me boa. Akufo-Addo pencil. Obi Akokasa asem bi.
Yeah.
Attorney General Attorney General ni. Ono kra ne de okan na enuru saa wo.
Yeah.
Ya ma no ko apologize ye. Enti no se wo ko ka asem we. Na se wunya ho amane a. Wo so ya lawyer wo. Enti ebetimi kra de wa Ghana legal ka say de wo ka no na ya take disciplinary measures against you eduru wanu ma na be ka say obi enti do ya nuanom no minim sempen eduru mrebi ana sempen for MPP mu no aso ma san bi say because MPP say na first no mo bo masa for hene pa na de o ma jaya gumu ma abrantie yi pa hwa kasa e be free na numa ba anya politicians kwa no kasa ti o mu obi a ofi say ono de na kuma mu say de tiri mu kire no e kire say free speech bi o so kaseti obi otimi kaseti asofu ahemfu obi a kaseti na mu opanimu bia ni party ni mu a obetimi aka kire say brante ye nkasasa ye mamu hanom de ye nkasasa enti jai no omo sore a na omo tu edi na chi aka say de o ye no omo fast na nyame wanwa wan say election no lucy miserably na omo be internal elections so enti obi apesa o kire so onu de o ye macho onu de o nsuro hwe onu de otimi kana dwen say de be ya okwa election na delegates because so ye tough people now omo be di party then ye ti asa to abaman na obi a owo regional okita 12 constituencies no okita na NDC won 1 seat etimi a flipping no ama na ba be the other way round na say nipa we ti wakeka na nsem hunu ni nsem okanti be sa to aba man so ngo yo chairman bi ma wa sama ye de ye siesie ye party na anamo a kodua etu ye no emramu no owo ho kwan se we de otu sa anamo no se judge bi ti asem so na ofi se judge no kwan ofa so di asem no enkose de wo pe na wo ho kwan se uka say judge ni recruit na mo kwan omo fa so omo ye de omo ye na de asem ye de ebebre obi ani nsam ni ayampi a omo to fa ho no eno ena betimi ama obi aye de enya ho asem nti omo hwe omo kasem yi
Barbara yemra back to the party and the government. So now amanfo feel say matu aba ama NDC mwenya mamu no ebu but I say a form for no say omunya the chance to even get closer to government. And also evidence in recently one of your own agbe ni post here or say there seems to be a disconnect between the party and government. Or Koyakra mentioned names of some appointees omu fiaman for kra or boss net boss credit. I mean edian ekoso
I know some that say na am say memra akesa
no your mre
yeninkomo oh and that say enti no they didn't kan mechanism me ankasa asemi bo ameka na amafo fi say bia me kan say na say me kan but me was a situation nim because they were winning no my year adwuma ma party for over 20 almost 30 years now my year adwuma headquarters kra me ba honum 20 years atwam na masan so akwa aban mu akoye deputy minister enti saa niam a wenum binti na yes akwa abato a ye insist say obi okita position wa aban mu bia ma on san meji party position
okay
so person obeji party position dia na agi so de no to ho because untimi combine ni mienu sabi ene ya meti hey menye minister no obi obefre mi bia metimi fa because say me pie free hand man kwatena party office wo problem bia na de bra mi a metimi a me solve am o frɛ mi a metimi afa because ba obi ye minister ana obi ye CEO bia wo kwatena ana wo frɛ no ot meeting ase about 80% of the time during working hours oni meeting a enkofo dakoro aya abomodi anako obi ti say me fa honorable erikopoku ana say sami jamfi ana say ko omo office
no dey say you empty
na ko ready pa egu omachi enti no obi free no office wa na obi so ko obi free wa na obi so ko enti say wo fie na wo frɛ no na one nkrofo so ti office utie o masema e bi kwa no de ni phone ato silent because so ka so opiki course onya kwan so utie omo ye dey omo te ho no it becomes very difficult and nipa na e bi ayaya campaign die say na my campaign oni office bi a o man nti wo ba frɛ ni bi frɛ ni bi a obetimi afa ba onya be ya kita sa position no a conferences meeting speech cry and the bawa agi so onya adaje read it through ansa na ni na hia concentration nti ya basra me as deputy general secretary because I understand the workings of government and the party nti mitimi come minister bi office ya see wo meeting mi hia no matena ho 3 hours akwam so be wie dio wa ma no the message aba catch me general secretary say o ma me some few minutes on try me ba menya abutra atena because ade a me ko hwe ne me ko hwehwe no ehia me ma friend phone so a me nya no nti me say enade se de tie bia me ko hwehwe me ko